Hello, my lovelies. Let me just continue setting this up, sweethearts. Okay. Hello. Hello, my lovelies. Okay, I have got some people who have gone through the pre-booking system and put their readings in there, so they are first. Remember, if you want a question answering, my lovelies, then go through the link. It organizes the live chat. Everybody gets seen who goes through there. You get a number. Okay, hello OE. I have got yours here, but there are two between you because you're before you. You're number 3. Okay, so this is the person who is number 1 in the queue. What can you see happening between me and A? This is for Lavinia. I'm fine, thank you. Okay, so for you, Lavinia, you're number 1 in the queue on the list. Right, so what can you see happening between you and A? Spirit is telling you here that they want you to align your energy with excitement in this connection. Your heart is feeling that love or connection with this person, even if it's just friends at the moment, okay? Whether you're in no contact or in contact, getting hot and cold behavior. But they're saying you're not feeling that excitement. You're coming from anxiety. What if they don't come back? Or what if I don't get this relationship? And that is keeping it away for longer. They're saying when you can shift and feel like as if you would, if you'd hit the jackpot at a casino, you would be feeling excited, okay? Trusting in what your heart is telling you, then you will get the news that you want from this person and you will have them showing up. Ignore stranger, okay? The only time they ever bring this out is if I'm doing an investigative reading, okay, in somebody's disappearance, then they'll say a stranger was involved. This picture, remember, the spirit draws pictures to confirm what they're channeling. So they're saying when you can feel the energy of in your heart, giving out that heart and gratitude energy of, you know, I'm so grateful that my person loves me, that I love this person, even if the 3D is showing you the complete opposite, okay? You have to feel it within, because what you are transmitting from yourself, we are all like a beacon transmitting, like a TV or a radio transmitter, and what you're transmitting is what you're going to watch on the screen of space and time, okay? So they're saying when you can shift your energy, and here they're drawing me to the 11, is like the 2 of you, 1 and 1 makes 2. Okay, so feel that you're together. You will get all the love that you want from him, the messages, the contact, him showing up, hello stranger, where have you been? Okay, so you really need to come into what your heart is telling you, where you're being divinely guided, instead of fighting it with your brain, your logical thoughts that are reacting to everything that you're not getting. Remember, what we focus our energy on, which is your thoughts and feelings, what you're focusing on dominantly is what you're going to get. What you focus on grows. So make sure Spirit is saying that you are focusing on the 2 of you being together, even if it's just in your heart at the moment. The 3D, the physical world, will conform, okay? But not if you are wavering all over the place. Nobody can do it for you but you. Remember, the universe, God, spirit guides, whatever you believe is up there, your angels are all trying to give you what you want, because the universe, there are no limits. Everything exists, creation is done. Whatever you want, the fact that you desire and want it, it's already yours, Lavinia. Okay, but you're getting in your own way here. You're wavering. Because if you were in your heart, Spirit says you wouldn't keep checking on a reading to see what's happening next. You would be relaxed knowing, well, we're going to have a beautiful relationship. Because if I'm feeling that love in my heart, what am I scared of? Okay, so your thoughts are trying to self-sabotage the relationship that you can have. Right, okay. Lovely. Don't forget, if you want a reading, my lovelies, you have to go through the link so that you are put onto a list so that I answer them all and see you all. Okay, let me just drop this back in. I will be going on again later, so remember to always check out the community tab on my channel as to when I'm going, because you can get discounts if you pre-book a reading that's a paid reading. You get it cheaper than in the live. You get 15% off. Okay, so Lavinia, that was yours, my lovely. But paid readings do take priority. Right, Kimberly, I absolutely love your readings. Thank you. Could I get a channeled message from my late beloved mother? Okay. So Kimberly is number 2 on the list. Okay, so for you, what she's saying is she's sending you her love. She says that she knows that you miss her. Okay, she can see, you know, days where you miss her. But also she's saying you are trapping yourself in a situation here in general in your life. And again, she's coming back to this card. It's like you, oh, she's saying you're very beautiful. She wants you to know that she thinks you're beautiful. Okay, she's saying you're beautiful. We're all beautiful. Remember that. We're all perfect and amazing. What's not is the story we tell ourselves. Okay, so she's saying here, you are trapping yourself, feeling like each day is Groundhog Day, and you're holding the wand. What you desire, you're desiring changes in your life. You're desiring something different here. But your mum is saying you're not focusing your energy. Remember, we are all energy, hence the fact that I'm connecting to your mother here, because she's still energy. Just because her physical body isn't here, she is still connected to you in energy. You cannot destroy energy. Okay, so she's saying you are focusing on the spilt cups, sort of crying over spilt milk. Nothing's changing. I'm feeling stuck in my life. I really desire to do this, but I don't know how. And remember, the how is not our job. We are always divinely guided. And you have to trust in the divine process. You will get those intuitive nudges. It will feel right to take action and do something. It's not forced. It's not coming from anxiety or stress or panic. It's coming from relaxed. It feels normal and natural to do it. Just like if you decided to go to the shops and you go to the shops. Okay, so she's saying, you turn around and look at the 2 of Cups. What is it you're wanting? And bring love into that situation. Whether it's a person, money, everything is energy. Excuse me. So here, look, you're wishing. I really wish that I had this. Well, your thoughts are not in alignment with what you're wishing for. Your heart's desiring something or someone, but your thoughts are not in alignment with it. You're seeing it as separate from you, and you're wondering how to get it, and it's keeping it away from you. So she's saying when you free yourself from that, when you free yourself from the limitations you're putting on with your ego mind, okay, that is self-sabotaging and stopping you getting what you want, you will see the changes, because we know what you want. You can have your harvest. Your thoughts are little seeds, and they blossom, they grow, seeds grow, okay, unless you keep digging them up because you're getting impatient, or you're not finding out, how is this seed going to grow? I don't trust that this seed can grow into a flower. Okay, I'm reading the packet that says plant the seed, leave it alone, water it, let it in sunshine and that, but I'm not trusting that it's going to grow. So you keep digging it up to see if the little shoots have come down before the roots come down before anything's seen out the surface. So she's saying, we've heard you. We want to give you what you want, but we cannot go against your own mind. That's where your free will comes in. So you either align with what you want, knowing that if you desire it, it's yours anyway. Okay, and stop fighting against it as to with your limiting beliefs, or I don't think this can work, I don't know how. The how is not your job. So she's saying you're feeling stuck because you're wishing for something, wanting changes, but you're not shifting within yourself to align with it. Your thoughts are not in balance with what your heart is desiring. Okay, so she's saying free yourself from that and you will see the changes come in. Again, she's sending her love to you, my lovely. She's around you all the time. Okay. OE, this is for you. From your grandmother. Okay. Any message for you from your grandmother? Okay, so for you, she is wanting you to know that she is safe. Okay, she is on the other side. She's perfectly fine. Okay, she's saying, she's calling it, I'm with the angels. So whether you all used to say that within your family, like, you know, you go to the angels or whatever, she's saying, I'm with the angels. But if you're like, you know, heaven, then she's bringing that through to let you know that she's fine. Okay, she's fine on the other side. She's sending you her love. She's saying here that you're wanting something here. You're trying to, again, attract your desire. Ones are your desires. You're trying to bring your desire to you, but you're still seeing the box as empty. Okay, so she is saying you're wanting, again, a desire, because spirit knows what we desire, but they can't bring it to you if you're not in alignment energetically with it. Okay, it will take longer, or you're just going to get partial bits of it. It's not going to be sustained or maintained. So the box is empty. You're calling to you what you want, okay, to fill your box up, and it's regarding a man here. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a lover. It can be, she's saying it can be a family member who's perhaps you're seeing as all over the place here, or not conforming to how you want. So again, she's saying get in alignment with what your heart desires, because remember, if you desire and want something, it's already yours. There are no limits in spirit. Spirit is never stopping you having what you want. It's our minds that stop us having what we want, and how we keep reacting to the old, the shadow world, the mirror world, which is just the reflection. Okay, so I think my dad, we don't talk anymore. Okay, so if it was his mum, then yes. But you can have that connection again. Remember, I lost contact with my dad for 5 years. But it was only when I let go of the, every time I thought about him being stubborn about it, okay, like, well, sod you then. If you love me, you would call me, sort of thing. It wasn't until spirit said, look, you're not aligned with it. If you felt natural and normal about it, like, instead of thinking, wow, he needs to ring me, I'm not ringing him, I send him texts and he never replies, okay, or whatever, they told me to come from that loving energy of feeling it natural. So whenever he popped into my head, I would be thinking, well, of course my dad talks to me, why wouldn't he? I'm his daughter, he loves me. And within weeks he was back in my life, and has been so ever since. Okay, this year was the first Christmas card I got from him for 5 years, since 2017. Okay, so she's saying as well, the connection is there, it's never broken. There is never any separation. You can talk to that person energetically within you, and they pick up on that and they will respond. It's not always instant, sometimes it is, but you have to make sure your thoughts are in alignment with the loving connection you do want, instead of focusing on the separation. And again, you're looking, that's just a limiting belief because you've reacted to that. So you're holding that in place, that the family don't want them to talk, you know, don't want me to talk to him, or they're getting in the way. That is That can be overcome. There are never any obstacles because creation's already done. There's already the timeline where you and your dad are getting on like a house on fire, but you're not tapped in and tuned into that. You are focusing still on the problems in this timeline. So how can you shift? You have to empty your cup before you can fill it up. Okay, if you fill it up with old wine or new wine on top of old wine, it's not going to taste the same. It's going to have a bitter taste. Okay, so you're not tapped in and tuned into it. But she's saying it can be there. And she's sending you her love. Okay, Nikki, for you as well. That's one thing that Spirit has taught me over the last 5 years, is that separation and time are an illusion. It is only what we are focusing on. Okay, when you're focused on separation, you're keeping the separation in place. If you're focusing on time, you're causing a time delay. Because we're conditioned for that as humans. We're conditioned that time is important. Well, it's not. It's human-made. Okay, if it didn't exist before humans came here, then it's man-made. Right, okay. Nikki, number 4, general guidance and love reading. I'm in distress. Okay, love reading. Right, okay. Okay, so for you, my lovely, okay. So they're saying to you, Nikki, here, okay, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, but you've got to do it within you. Okay, look at your man is energetically wanting to be with you, but you've got like, oh, I don't know, you know, he's not turning up in this way, or he's blowing hot and cold, or we've had an argument or whatever. You're going back to 3D circumstances. 3D circumstances are temporary. They are caused by, they are the effect of what you've been thinking or feeling or reacting to. Okay, so they're saying here, you're not in your wish fulfilled. You are not sat there feeling good about this relationship. Okay, you're not trusting in what your heart is telling you. Your heart's going, yeah, but we love Bob. Okay, look, we love Bob, or we want love in our life. Okay, even if you don't have anybody. So they're saying you're not giving any relationship a chance because you are coming from self-sabotaging. You're reacting to the 3D conditions, which are blowing up. Okay, you've got things falling around you. You've got your emotions. Remember, your emotions here are like a warning light on a car. Remember, our body is just a vehicle carrying around our love and light, divine, multi-dimensional energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. But your thoughts are the things that do destroy us. Okay, your energy is your thoughts in motion and your emotions. Okay, so when your thoughts are in the lower emotions of, like, you know, our natural dwelling place as a human is to be happy. Okay, and from love, happiness and love and abundance. Okay, but it's our ego thoughts that come in. Our thoughts come in and destroy them. So it goes against what your heart wants. So your heart is telling you one thing and your thoughts are not in balance. Okay, and you know when they're not in balance is when you emotionally, the warning light comes on in the car. There's no fuel. The water's running out. There's no oil. Okay, so it's warning you that something is not right. So when your emotions, the warning light comes on, okay, that is where you need to take deep breaths and look at where your thoughts have been spiraling. Okay, so you're saying, I love this person. I want a future with this person. I know that this love for this person, or I want a loving relationship, is there. I know I'm worthy of being loved. I want a loving relationship. But you are not giving your relationship a chance because you're reacting to everything that's coming at you from the old world. The 3D is the mirror world, the reflection, the assumptive world, the dead world, the illusion, the hologram, the matrix. Okay, and then you're wondering why things are falling apart. That's why you're in distress. So you have to come back, Nikki, to looking at what story you're telling yourself, because whatever story you're telling yourself is going to give you more of it. So you're wanting the loving, happy relationship, but you're over here going, everything's going wrong. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, my person doesn't want me, or I'm not getting what I want. The warning light is coming on. Your emotions are like, hello. Your thoughts are spiraling. It's not in alignment with what your heart desires. So that's where you have to come back in and take your focus off the 3D. The 3D will not change until you change your thoughts. So coming back to yourself, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's all right. Nothing is broken. Nothing is lost. Okay, I haven't missed any opportunity. If I am feeling that connection with my person, they still have it. But my ego thoughts are sending me off in the wrong direction, not where my heart's GPS is sending me to this happy relationship. Okay, it's never ever about your person. We are taught wrong as humans, and that is why spirit is correcting a lot of you. You are here to thrive, not merely survive, because you're in panic mode, or all your fears of fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, okay, fear of not getting what you want, everything you want. The minute you desire someone or something, it's automatically, it's done, it's already done in the quantum field. Okay, but you're not choosing it. You're not aligning your thoughts to it, that what your heart is your true compass. Okay, so you're in your own way. If you want this to turn around, you have to give the relationship a chance. So that means how you see yourself, how you're seeing your person, or how you're seeing men in general, how you're seeing love, relationships. How are you seeing it all? Because however you're seeing it all is what you're getting back. Again, go to the Get Them Back playlist, or check me out on Instagram, because I have gone into it a lot deeper over the years in that, okay? But the spirit is saying you're not in alignment with what you want. That is why everything seems to be crashing down and blowing up in front of your face. Your thoughts are overruling what your heart is desiring, and you're wondering why you're not getting what your heart desires. Your person thinks and feels what you assume they think and feel. If you think that they don't want to be with you, then their heart's telling them that they want to be with you. Like your heart is saying you want to be with them, but then your thoughts, so they're getting the message pinged to their brain, and their subconscious going, oh, I really, really like her, but she's probably moved on, or she probably doesn't want me, or the last time we spoke, we had a massive argument. So all their limiting beliefs are coming in alignment with your limiting beliefs. Okay, that's why you need to shift. That's why I've got the Get Them Back playlist. Vitalia. Vita, okay. I keep forgetting your name is Vita in there. Sorry, I see it as long and then it throws me. But I did remember that time. I'll try and remember for next time. Right, spirit message on your new business. Okay, just want to sip of my tea. Hardly a sip, but there you go, because it was getting cold. Right, any guidance for... Oh, any guidance for Vita on her business? Right, okay, so straight away, not that one, so let's bring in one of these as well. So they're showing me again that you Sometimes we think our thoughts are in alignment with what we want because we're not noticing where our thoughts are actually going. Okay, if you had to sit there for a day looking at, every time your business popped into your head, where do your thoughts go? It is dominantly going to be not in alignment with what you're wanting. You're wanting your business to flourish, to succeed, business to be booming, get lots of people, okay, but you are still sort of focused on what's not happening, is what they're bringing out here. Yeah, okay, so this is why they draw more. So they're saying straight away, Vita, you are in this devil energy, the lower vibrational energy. Your thoughts, so this is your ego mind. Remember the angel and the devil on your shoulder. The angel treat as your heart, okay, the devil as your thoughts. They're not in alignment, okay. What you're desiring, your thoughts are coming in and stopping you getting what your heart desires because you are focused, again, not on what you love about this business, and you're not seeing yourself as the most successful businesswoman in the world. You're not seeing your, every time, clients are flooding to me or whatever, you are focusing on your worries and problems. Okay, crying over spilt milk, as they always say. So they're saying, what do you need to release? What do you need to release here? Okay. That need to work really hard and a lot to succeed. Something. Yes, exactly. Sweetheart, I've had to write out mine and read it every day of this is my new identity. I'm not identifying as Sophia, who's always worked hard or done this, that, and the other. I am identifying as Sophia, who is a successful businesswoman. Okay. It's not going to necessarily change overnight, but things are certainly starting to pick up. Okay. But it takes consistent reminding yourself daily, because those little sneaky thoughts, okay, they peck away at you. They're sneaky. Okay. The devil is sneaky. Okay. He doesn't want you to have what you desire. He's trying to stop you having what your heart desires. Here, coming in with those thoughts. Yeah, but look, you got to work really, 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 really hard. No, it's who you identify as. Remember, the code is who you say you are, and what you believe you have equals what you get. So you have to dominantly think of yourself as, no, I am Vita, who is a successful businesswoman. My business is booming. It's flourishing. Orders are coming in floods. I don't have to work hard. Clients are finding me. Okay. What are you saying you've got? Again, a successful business, lots of clients, lots of people buying your service, whatever your business is. That equals what you're going to get. Okay, so release anything that is not in alignment with what you are desiring. So monitor your thoughts. You will know, okay, I always know. If I desire something, I know, Spirit has taught me, okay, that if you desire or want something, it's mine. It's done. The minute I thought about it, I had the choice. Okay, just like I keep saying, it's coming up to lunchtime perhaps, and I fancy a McDonald's. Oh, but I fancy a KFC. Oh, which one shall I have? Okay, that's my choice. So a desire comes in. Oh, do I want a successful business, or can I not, it'll probably fail. Well, you can't occupy two states at the same time. You either got a business that's successful, regardless of what the 3D is showing you. Remember, the 3D won't change until you've changed. You've shifted in your identity to match the reality where you are a successful business. Okay, so you're not in alignment, they're saying. Release that, sweetheart. Look at, if you stepped into the future you, if you like, which exists now, if you were that successful businesswoman, what would you be seeing in your business? Lots of clients, you would be feeling relieved, you would be feeling financially free. You'd be feeling happy, helping others. Okay, so you're not in alignment. And that's why we worry and we cause more problems. Okay, right. Navika, sorry. You've put something here. Could you please guide if I will find major support or collaboration from anyone on my career path? Could you give any details of this person? It's very rare that Spirit will bring through specific details, but if you do want your questions answering, then you do need to go through this link. I can only bring through what Spirit wants you to know about it. They will guide you, okay? Remember, Spirit is just guiding you. Nobody can do it for you if your thoughts are not in alignment with what you're desiring. Okay, you're out of alignment and wondering why nothing's changing and you're miserable and you're not getting what you want. Remember, your feeling state is like the warning lights in a car. Your body is the vehicle that is driving around your perfect, whole, complete, fulfilled spiritual self that is from divine source. Okay, but when you have that emotion that is not in alignment with what you desire, that's already yours, or else you would not desire it. I do not desire your career or your person or your home. I'm happy with what I've got, thank you. We all want the basics: love, emotional security, financial security, a nice place to live in. So yes, but everybody's ideas about where they want to live is different. Okay, so that's where it's unique to you. Shift in your alignment. Spirit is never stopping you having what you want. It's yourself. We think it's karma. We think it's, oh, but it's this, that, and the other. Okay, but it's not. Right, so Vita, that was yours, sweetheart. Okay, Mahi. Is that you and your person? Which one is your person? Mahi. I don't know which one is you because they're both different names to Mahi. And it won't be the future. It will just be guidance. Okay. We change our minds. Okay. A reading is never set in stone. Please be aware of that. You have free will to change your reading. You might wake up in a month's time and think, you know what? I really don't want that person anymore. Well, you've changed your future projection. Okay, remember, all creation is already done. All outcomes exist. It is your choice. You are the one choosing moment to moment what your life is going to be. Your name is Mamta. Okay. Lovely. And especially when it's 3 cards as well, that's not going to reveal a whole load. Okay, it's a snapshot. It's like taking a screenshot of a video. You've got a 30-minute video playing and you're going to take a screenshot of it. Okay, it's really quick. In the current energy that you're in, if you're in fear energy or fear of being abandoned, rejected, not having the relationship, then you're not in alignment with the relationship. You can't be in 2 states. Either in your mind you are in the relationship, or you know you're going to have this loving relationship, or you're not. Which is it? Because whichever one you are dominantly aligned with is what you're going to get. Remember, it's never about your person. So many people get it wrong. Your person thinks and feels what you are saying they think and feel. If you're saying they probably are going to leave me, or what if they leave me, your person is going to turn around in a couple of days or a couple of weeks or a couple of months and say, you know what, I've got this feeling that things aren't working out. Okay, I have it all the time. All the time. Every time a client comes to me with they are in no contact, separation, or they fear that they're not going to get what they want, they get that wish. Your wish is granted. This is what you kept focusing on: worrying, stressing, fear, and that's what you got. You weren't in alignment with what your heart's telling you. You're not trusting what your heart is telling you. If you love somebody or fancy someone, they feel the same with you. How you get that movement is when you are in alignment with that. Okay. Oh, how many times do we get a bad feeling and we're like, I just know that something bad's going to happen. And then you wonder why something bad happens and you go, I told you so. Okay. Because you knew it. You started the snowball effect. Everything that you want is already yours. You cannot desire anything that you are not already experiencing in the quantum field. That's where it's coming from. Your higher self is saying, hey, there's a version of you that's in this beautiful relationship, but you over here, you're self-sabotaging it, my love. Okay, you're not in alignment. You're wondering how I'm going to get from A to B. You're not just being in B. You're trying to figure out the how and when with your logical, analytical mind, which ain't going to get you there. It's like you overruling a sat nav. Yeah, you know, here, straight away, this is a gift. The love that you feel in your heart for this person is the gift. It's yours. It's your gift, and you're going, yeah, but I'll open it later. Or I don't trust. What if it's a jack in the box and it springs out and bites me on the ass or biffs me on the nose? Okay, so Spirit is saying, you have been given this desire for this person. He is yours. Unwrap him. Enjoy it. Okay? Prince you have to go through the link if you want a reading done, my lovely. Here's the link. You get put on a list. Okay, I got rid of the link. That was good. Hang on a minute then. Here we go. I got it back. Right, okay, so here you are. Here he is. Look at you. Here's yours. Here's your present. That's like you haven't, somebody given you a gift and then you're like, no, I don't want it, thanks. It's probably not what I wanted. Thank you. Yeah, so your future, what you do with this gift is up to you. You're the wheel. Your thoughts today are what's coming next. Okay, remember, there is nothing set in stone as to which path. You are choosing the path. All options exist. The reality where you're with him, the reality where you're with somebody else, the reality where you've never met him. Okay, so in this reality, you've met him, but you are reacting to the circumstances. Well, every second going forward is a blank canvas. What are you putting on it? With your next thought, when you think about him, what are you doing? You are not staying within, identifying as the woman who is in a beautiful relationship. You are there putting on there a nasty drawing. Like, I'm not going to get this. Okay. Look, what you think, I think. What you feel, I feel. Our hearts are one. Our bond is unbreakable. But you're breaking the contract. You're signing the contract saying, oh, yes, I love this person. I want them. But then your thoughts are coming in saying, no, but you can't have them. And then you're wondering why you're emotional, drowning in your emotions, wondering why the movement is slow. Okay. Yeah. So there is some forgiving and learning, which is as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So you're holding on, you're taking your past into the present and then projecting it into the future. So perhaps from childhood, you weren't given the love that you wanted from your parents, okay? Or that can come out in a million ways, okay? So I'm not going to even start to go there. You've had a childhood where you felt a bit abandoned or neglected. So we take that into adulthood. Okay, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. Even though you're not consciously thinking that, it's been subconsciously impressed. Okay, your subconscious, your mind is the most supercomputer in the world. Okay, so everything that you do, it is absorbing like a sponge. And when we have certain events that get impressed even more on our subconscious, like somebody leaving, or you have a really bad breakup, okay, you're looking at the circumstances, they're impressed. And you're carrying them forward from relationship to relationship, from day to day. Just release them. Okay, you can do healing, do healing, but again, when clients get caught in I need to heal, they feel better, but then because they're in that loop of I need to heal, they're getting more things that they need to heal. So they get stuck in that loop and they're not actually moving on. So release it. Okay. Yes, I didn't know how life worked then. Okay. I thought that whatever the 3D was doing was set in stone. I didn't realize that whoever I'm being is what I'm getting. Okay. So keep an open mind as to how, because how long is a piece of string? Okay, people get married and end up divorced. They weren't stood there on their wedding day consciously thinking, oh, right, married today, probably be divorced in 10 years. Probably won't even make that. Okay, or he'll probably cheat on me, or I'll probably go off with somebody else, or this isn't going to last. Okay, so a reading is never set in stone. It's guidance from your current energy at this time is either blocking you getting what you want, or you're in the right energy, enjoy it. Okay, so they're saying, you have a blocked energy here of going back. You're not releasing the past. You're not seeing this as a relationship you want. It's yours. Nobody else is present away from you. So stop giving your gift away. If you're donating your gift to charity without opening it, then that's your choice. You've got to trust. You've got to trust and have faith in what your heart is telling you. Remember, if you desire or want someone or something, it's already yours. Energetically, it's already yours. Okay, but you're not in alignment with it because your ego thoughts are coming in, stopping you having it. Because our minds want to do that. It's human. That's your human mind. Okay, it's the fixing mind. It's like a little beaver wanting to fix and beaver around. We need to fix this, and how are we going to change this? No, you realize that warning light, okay, on your car, in your emotions, and then you observe where your thoughts are. Is it in alignment with you being in a happy, loving relationship? Are you feeling loved? Are you loving yourself? Because if you don't love yourself, as in respect, value, appreciate yourself, know that you're good enough and worthy enough, then how can anybody else reflect it back to you? They can't. Okay, you're coming from this judgment. Yeah, but what if they think this about me? What if they feel that about me? Oh, well, what if they do this? What if they do that? What if others think this? Our judgment comes in and it ruins things for us. You know, and again, Mahi, sweetheart, when clients come to me, I've heard all sorts of circumstances and reasons. No, Sophia, my situation's different. It's not. Circumstances don't matter. It's only because you keep focusing on them as now as your limiting beliefs. Yeah, but his family have said that they don't like me, or he's told me that his family are against our relationship, or he's telling me that he doesn't have time. Time is an illusion. There's already the timeline. Remember, creation is done. All versions of you and your person exist. Are you selecting the good, the bad, or the ugly? You're selecting the one who's telling you, I don't have time. Sorry. Okay, we're off limits. This ain't happening. So you're buying into that and you're keeping it in place. You're listening to the same record and wondering why nothing's changing. Okay, go within and start seeing him as your desired version. Oh my God, no, he respects me. He is wanting to be in a relationship with me. He knows that we're compatible. He knows I'm the only woman who ticks all his boxes. Okay, because your energy is not in alignment with that. So you're not going to get it. You could beg, you could be on your knees, you could be blowing up his phone, you could be writing him a million love letters. That version cannot change. It is the unwanted version, the undesired version that you're trying and efforting and trying to get them to change. They can't. You have to go within and only communicate internally with your desired version. So that means every time he pops in your head, you have to make sure that you're only thinking of them as the one who's always contacting you, blowing up your phone, telling you what you want to hear, telling you they love you, that you are the most amazing woman. That's when my clients get the change. When they keep reacting to 3D, they don't get the change. Because you have not changed. So your reflection cannot change. Remember, the 3D is the reflection. And you're sitting there day after day, things getting worse. things not going your way. It's already there, but you're not tapping in and tuning into it. It's your choice. That is your choice. Okay? Spirit can only guide you as to why your warning light in your car is coming on. Your emotions are feeling like shit because you're not getting the love that your heart is wanting. Okay? Right, my lovelies, if you want a reading, you have to go through that link so that you are put onto a list. I'm not taking any from the chat. So you have to go through that list. The link. Remember, Spirit wants you, Spirit is not stopping you having that love. Your person is not stopping you having that love. As I said in the live yesterday and a couple of times, the amount of clients who get their person back, especially when it's no contact, okay, and their person comes back and one of the words, you know, within days they're saying, I didn't want to leave you. You're the love of my life. But you've sent them away energetically with your doubts and fears, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Okay, I've had so many clients who are like, you know, when I'm doing a one-to-one mentoring with them and I'm like, right, go back. What has your fear been about relationships? Or where have your thoughts been about men? Well, I've been brought up to, you know, I've seen my parents divorce. I've seen my sister divorce or whatever. So there's that there, that men are cheaters. Men don't stick around. Okay, or they've had father issues or mother issues. Okay, it can be a whole spectrum of things. We've all got issues. You know, we've all taken on baggage as we've got older, but it gets impressed in your subconscious. And if you don't rewrite the program of your subconsciousness, you're going to keep in that loop. Okay, it's like I was saying yesterday, you know, an Apple phone, it sends, it's still going to be the same phone, even though it has updates. The software is changing, the programming is changing, but the phone looks the same. So your person looks the same, okay, but they're going to act different in accordance with who you are saying you are, loved, adored, worthy, deserving. Okay, why the hell wouldn't they want to be with me? I'm amazing. Okay, how you're seeing them, they're very respectful, they respect me, they love me, they adore me, they have time for me, I'm a priority, they always choose me. Okay, they're so attentive. They shower me with love and affection. And how you're seeing relationships. Relationships are based on love. Unconditional love. Okay, so you've really got to look at those 3 points. Because if any of them are not in alignment, you're wanting the happy, lovely romance and wondering your thoughts are totally not in alignment with it. It can't happen. You can't be occupy 2 states at once, the state of a loving, happy, committed relationship, or the state of separation, time, and nothing's happening, and they're being an arse and they don't want to talk to me, and there's no contact. You're going to be searching around and all you're going to get is more of the same. You're out of alignment. Okay? Right. Lanis, I can't answer your question. It's a legal question. So I'm sorry, I can't answer that. I do put in the on the tab what I do and don't answer, and it does say no specific health or legal or financial questions. So sweetheart, I can't answer that one for the fact that I'm not a lawyer. Okay. And Spirit won't bring you that anyway. Remember, readings are for guidance. They are not set in stone. They are not for basing life-changing decisions on. That is your choice. Right, Alicia. Right, okay, actually, Alicia, I've got a paid reading come in. I didn't see that, so that is priority over yours. So just bear with me, those of you that got free reading. Kenisha, right, can I have general guidance? Okay. Harlem, let me just do Harlem's quickly, Kenisha, as I did start. Right, so general guidance about for Harlem. Right, victory and success. There you are. So in a sneaky way, they are saying victory and success. Or, okay, what they're doing here. Right, okay, no, wait a minute. They're not saying that at all. Yeah, okay, they're saying if you want your victory and success in this, then you've got to be strong and have confidence. Your emotions are all over the place. They're running high. Your thoughts are pinning you down. You're stressed. What if this happens? They're assholes. They are, you know, you're on the resentful, the anger, the frustration. Okay, that's not in alignment with you winning. You're not seeing yourself as winning. You've got to go to the end and see yourself with that victory and success. Okay, hearing it. So I will tell you something that I've used with legal proceedings. Okay, you're again focusing on not the outcome of what you're going to love hearing, you're focusing on the spilt milk. So whenever I've had something like this come up, okay, I have reminded myself first that I am divinely loved, I am divinely blessed, I am divinely guided, and I've got to trust in the divine process. Because remember, all realities exist. There's already the reality where you've lost. There's already the reality where you've won. You have to match that reality. Remember, Einstein, everything is energy. That's all there is to it. Meaning quantum energy, spiritual energy. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. You're stressing and worrying that things probably won't go your way. So what are you going to get? Hopefully there might be a slim chance that you win, but Spirit's saying if you want your victory and success, then you have to see yourself as winning. So what I do is go around repeating to myself every time it pops into your head, because you're not going to be thinking about it every thought. Okay, there's going to be other thoughts that come in, but when it does come in your head, instead of worrying and stressing, you have to realize that the old thought is coming in, not in alignment with you winning. Okay, and just cut that in its tracks and say, no, it is always a favorable outcome for me or my business, best case scenario that I am more than happy with. Okay, go back, listen to it, write it down, and repeat until you feel calmer. Even if 5 seconds later it pops back in your head, you repeat it. Okay, don't figure out the how. Believe me, I've helped several people out with this. Okay, where everything was in their face. You're going to prison. You are going to get a big fine. You're going to get this. You're not going to win. There's no chance. It's stacked in their favor. Okay, but because I know that everything exists, because Spirit has taught me this, and I've read lots about it as the quantum physics, about how the laws all work in the spirit world. Okay, whatever you are aligned with is what you're going to get. So just keep repeating that. How is not your job. It will, if you look at what you're saying. It is always a favorable outcome, victory and success. For me, best case scenario that you are more than happy with. So you're not going to be happy with losing. Trust in the divine process that you are being divinely guided. It's amazing how it can turn around. Okay, but at the moment your energy is more aligned with losing. Okay? You're welcome, Divine Cancer, as well. Right, Kenisha, sweetheart. Right, let's do yours. Megan, yes. Okay, and I spoke about that yesterday in yesterday's live when I was saying about a woman who wanted to divorce her husband because she kept seeing the undesired version who was lazy and didn't help out with the children. Okay, when she went within and only connected with the energy of the desired version that was helping out with the kids, it took her 3 days. But she knew how the law worked anyway. She knew that everything was energy and that all versions exist. So it didn't take her very long to stop focusing on what she didn't want, the undesired version, even though for 3 days he was still coming home being a pig. Okay, she just, you know, in her head, she was attached to the desired version. But also as well, a lot of people don't change their concept. So you're not installing the new programming. You're getting your person back, and then it's good for a couple of days. You're getting the desired version, but then your subconscious programming that was there before is kicking in. Okay, so again, you can be in go onto my Instagram. I have done loads of lives that are all saved, okay, about aligning, you know, how to get consistent energy. Right, Kenisha, sweetheart. Sophia, can I have general guidance? Right, this is a paid reading. Remember, any of you that want a reading, you have to go through the link, sweethearts. Can I have general guidance? Right, okay. Also, Megan, I do have another channel which is in the description box that you can go to. That's all about shifting your energy. Some of those videos from the other channel are in the Get Them Back playlist. Okay, even if your person is showing up, it's for anybody who's not getting the relationship they want and wondering why their person is not changing, because their person can't change until you've changed your assumption and beliefs and expectations of them. Remember, all versions exist. Okay, right, so Kenisha, this is going to be yours. Okay. That was pretty remember, spirit, I channel spirit, they excuse me, they bring out the pictures, okay, and they're bringing out all these pictures, and you will see when I go through them what they are showing you here. Right, okay. So they're saying for you, my lovely, as it's general, this applies to all areas of your life. It's not different for one area of your life. It is no different for you getting $1 to $1 million. It is no different to you getting your person showing up how you want them to, okay, or being in the loving relationship you want as to not having it, okay? Everything is the same. Whatever you want or desire is yours right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now, energetically, it's yours. Hence the fact you desire it or want it. If you had no desire or want for it, you would not think of it. Okay, so when you get that, it's your choice. Right, okay, it's mine, but do I really want it or not? No, I'm happy if I don't have it, I'll move on to something else. Or sometimes, yeah, I really like that. It excites me. That's what I'm wanting. That is when you have to, going forward, every time you think about it, is be in alignment with the version of you that has it or knows it's a done deal. You're calm, you're relaxed. Yeah, that's going to happen. Okay, I know that we're going to be together. Why? Because my heart's telling me that. I don't need all these thoughts coming in, pecking up my head, telling me all the reasons I can't have it. That's just the little devil sat on my shoulder telling me why I can't have it. I can have it. If I want it, it's mine. Okay? So Spirit is saying to you, Kenisha, there's conflict here. Now, it could be conflict with your own thoughts. It could be conflict in the physical. Okay? Bickering with somebody. Things not going right with somebody. So it's causing, again, waiting. Remember, we are only causing our own waiting. Everything you want is done. You're worrying and stressing. You're sleeping on these bed of swords, which are your thoughts. Worrying, stressing. Okay? Spirit is saying, we've taught you that you are the master. You're the apprentice of your own emotional security and financial security. Not us. We are just here to bring you what you keep saying you have. Okay? So again, if you want an opportunity or a person to come towards you and the news that you want, it is your decision. You're driving the chariot. Are you focusing on the white dragon, the positives, or are you focusing on the black, which is the negatives? In your imagination, the third eye, your intuition, your sixth sense, your inner world, connected to your higher self, where it has everything that you want. Are you in alignment? You're in charge. You're deciding. And they're saying, again, it's a choice between you not getting what you want and you seeing what you want. Things moving quickly, or you're left out in the cold. So here, the house is showing you at face value that there's no lights on. So I'm not going to bother knocking on this door because nobody's in. That's your assumption. Actually, round the back, they're all at the back of the house with all the lights on and they're having a big party. Loads of food, roaring fire. But you are assuming, based on your 3D circumstances, that, well, nothing's working out or nothing's changing. So you're not allowing the movement in. Again, your heart is desiring what you want, Kenisha. You can have everything you want. You can have all your abundance, but you've got the door shut. You're locking yourself in so the abundance can't come to you. What you want, whether it's a person or a situation, cannot come to you. Hello, we're here to deliver. Oh, I got the door locked. Okay, so that is where, again, you need to understand the teachings. We are teaching you through Sophia and other channelers how it works. This is how the law works. This is the equation. Whoever you say you are, whatever you say you have, is what you're going to get. Who are you being? Who are you identifying as? The person who has it or the person who doesn't have it? You can't be happy and sad in the same moment. You're either happy or you're sad. So you either embrace what you desire and know it's yours for a reason because you desire it and you chose it, or you're not. So that is where, so Spirit is saying, if you're not showing up for yourself, you're wanting justice and a favorable outcome, but there's nobody in the room. So if you're not showing up for yourself, nobody else is, because it's a reflection. Okay? Your desires come through your intuition. And that's where you have to fight off those pesky thoughts. Okay? Just because you're not seeing any changes, your thoughts are going to come in and try and self-sabotage you. Oh no, you can't have that, Kenisha. Oh no, that didn't work out last time. Oh, look at what the 3D's showing you. Nothing's moving. No one's home. Nothing's happening. Okay, so that's where you've got to fight off these pesky thoughts coming in. You observe them and just say no. Okay, no, you're only taking with you the thoughts you want. You're killing off any thoughts that are not in alignment with what you're desiring. So work through your fears. There's adjustments you need to make so that you are in alignment with what you want. Okay, hold your vision. Luck is on your side. You've got all the luck in the world because it's already yours. You're the only one stopping yourself from having it with what you keep believing. and buying into. Okay, so Spirit is saying, remember, when you have chosen your desire, you have to let it brew. Like if you've made wine or beer, you let it ferment until it's ready. If you plant a seed, you let it grow. You water it with sunshine. You know, sunshine and water helps it to grow. You're not digging it up every 5 minutes. You're not emptying the pots going, oh, well, it's been an hour and nothing's happened. This isn't ready to drink. Okay, my potion's not ready. So adjustments are required because you're not in alignment with what you want. And if you're not in alignment with what you want and you haven't changed within, your 3D can't. It is the mirror. It's the mirror world. It's the reflection. That's like you sitting in front of a mirror, getting upset because the mirror is showing you wearing a blue top. And you wanted to sit down in front of the mirror wearing a blue top, expecting to see your reflection wearing a red top. It ain't going to happen. You have to go and put the red top on so you see the reflection reflect back the red top. Okay, so that is your guidance from Spirit as to why you're not seeing the movement you want, or it's temporary. You're getting it, then it's going again. There is never anybody to change but self, because what you desire is already yours. It's just our human mind wants to shit all over it, basically. Okay, but it's not because it doesn't want you to have it. When you've had certain experience, it is the protective mind, but it's also the mind that wants to go and fix everything and solve everything, and I want it now. Okay, it's not in alignment with what you want. That's where you have to have trust and faith. That what you desire is yours, so enjoy it. If you desire it, enjoy it. Why wouldn't you be enjoying it? Just like that gift card. You know, Spirit's given you this desire from your higher self, or from the version of you that already has it in time and space in the quantum field, but you're rejecting it. Worry all the reasons why you can't have it. Okay. So for any of you posting a question that hasn't gone through this link, your question will not be answered, my lovelies. Okay. Right, okay, Alicia, back to yours unless anybody else has paid. No, they're all free ones. Right, Alicia. Right, okay. So Spirit is saying to you, Alicia, you're wanting that. You're wanting the courtship. You're wanting the romance. We've got Valentine's Day coming. You're wanting to be a couple. You're wanting him to tell you he loves you. Okay, but Spirit is saying you are the one writing the script. Nobody is in your head writing the script for you. Your thoughts are the script. How you're seeing the characters in it, including yourself. So Spirit is saying the choice between whether he comes forward or stays away, hidden away, is down to you doing the work. These cogs are your thoughts turning. Are you desperate, needy. Oh, well, hopefully it's Valentine's Day, and if I'm feeling this love, he must be feeling it, and he's going to reach out. Please, I hope, I pray, please, Spirit, let him reach out. And Spirit is going, he's already yours. We're not stopping him coming forward. He's not stopping himself coming forward. You are, by where your cogs are turning and what story you're writing. So if you want him turning up and you want to be back in union, your thoughts have to be in alignment, feeling natural and normal. I'm his Valentine. I've been his Valentine every year. Your brain does not know what's true and what's false. It is simply going by whatever you keep it telling it. The story you keep telling it and what you're focusing on. You're using your 5 senses to focus on the matrix world, the hologram, the mirror world, the world of assumptions. That's the dead world. Your 3D around you is not solid. We think it's solid. It's not. It can change overnight. Okay, you're keeping it in place. Like in a video game. You're keeping the same scene in place because of where your thoughts keep going. So you're seeing your world conform to your script. Nobody is keeping your person away from you but yourself. You have to change within you. Remember, who you say you are, what you say you have is what you're going to get. You cannot be Alicia, who is wanting this lovely relationship and the contact and the what you're feeling in your heart, and Alicia, who is seeing it as separate, waiting for it, fingers crossed, legs crossed, hoping that you're going to have this relationship because of one day on the calendar. It doesn't work like that. If you are not being the version of you that has it, you're not going to get it. You cannot occupy 2 states at once. So that is where you catch your thoughts. Who am I saying I am? I'm saying I'm Alicia, hoping and praying that it's Valentine's Day soon, or it's, you know, even in the next week, please, can I hear from him? And then you're going to be disappointed because he's holed up in his cave, wondering why he's not come forward. Oh, so he doesn't love me then? Because if he loved me and he's missed Valentine's Day, then what hope is there? No, that's not you in alignment with Alicia, who is expecting it. Well, of course, why wouldn't he? I'm his Valentine. He's my man. We love and adore each other. Okay, you're not in alignment. So Spirit is saying the choice is yours. You either put the work in or you don't. If your cogs aren't in your thoughts, aren't going in the right direction, then you're not going to see it because you're the only one writing the script. All versions, all realities already exist. Okay, so depending on where your thoughts are, not from, oh, I'll quickly change my thoughts and then it will change everything, because you've not changed your state of being. You're still hoping and praying that if you just throw a few affirmations at it, everything will change. You know when your state has changed, because you wouldn't be anxious about it. You know that it's done, just like you know other things. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. How many times do we say that? Because you didn't waver. You just knew it was going to happen. Okay? So know that the love that you feel in your heart is what you can have, because you would not desire him. Look, he wants to give you everything. His energy is ready to come in and give you everything. You're the one keeping him in that cave by you focusing on separation and focusing on time. Right, okay, for any of you saying, can you have a reading, you have to go through this link, my lovelies. It gives you a number, you are put on the list so that I see your question and so that it is organized. Okay, if your question isn't on the list, then I won't be answering it from the chat. You can sit there, post in your questions as much as you like. Ah, right, Nini. Okay, yes. Okay, I know who you are. I keep forgetting. I see your names in the chat and then I forget. Right, Eleanor. Elina. Okay, I think you're Miller, aren't you? Might not be. Okay. Okay. This is what Spirit's telling you. Remember, they know. They're not stupid. Okay, but what they are saying is, when you're saying, what are his deep feelings for me? Okay, his deep feelings for you are what you are feeling for him. What you think, they think. What you feel, they feel. The action depends on where your thoughts are. So Spirit is saying, yes, he's thinking about you. He's thinking about what you sent to him, what words you wrote. Okay, but, you know, he got the news. He got the letter. He got your words. But your energy is keeping it from you. Look, I really, really love you. I want you, like Oliver. Please, sir, can I have some more? So your energy is in trying to logically fix. If I write a million love notes or send him a million texts, hopefully I'll get the relationship I want. Because one day he's going to cave. He's going to see, oh my God, this woman loves me. But no, it does not work like that. If you have not changed, your 3D won't. Hence the fact that you're getting this conflict still. Your mind is still in conflict, okay? You're shielding your heart. What you desire, your person desires. But your thoughts are coming in. Yeah, but I'm not seeing the action. I've sent him a million messages, or I've posted 1,000 pictures to try and get his attention, and I'm trying. That's your logical mind. That's your thoughts guarding your heart, stopping you getting what you want, so that you're not feeling disappointed or let down. So Spirit is saying, fear that you won't get him, that he will leave you. Spirit is saying, regardless of what stormy weather is playing out in the 3D, you close your eyes to it. It is old. It's old news. You don't pick up a paper today with a month's headlines on it, worrying and stressing about it. It happened a month ago. Okay, so whatever still is playing out as you see as stormy in your 3D, you go within and you get balanced in what your heart is desiring, this loving relationship, and you get your thoughts in connection with that. Who do I say I am? I am loved and adored by my person because I am worthy and deserving of having any relationship I desire. If I desire them, they desire me. If I'm thinking about them, they're thinking about me. But why is no action being done? Because you are not accepting this relationship. You are going back to 3D saying, yes, but I really love this person. Why aren't they loving me? And you're grasping and you're trying to change and you're wondering, I'll write another letter. Okay, it does not work from needy, desperate energy. Please, sir, can I have some more? Please, SP, can I have your love? Why are you not giving me the love that I am ready to offer you? Do you not like me? You obviously don't like me, because if this was the other way around, I would be showering you with love and attention. So why aren't you doing it to me? Your energy is not in alignment with what you want. So you can write to him a million times. Yes, he's thinking about you. Yes, he loves you. But are you getting that action? No, you're not. Because you are not coming from the state of being, knowing that you are always chosen and prioritized, and that you are worthy and deserving of having whatever you want, any man you want, any relationship you want. You are not feeling good within yourself. You are chasing love. Remember, nobody else is your drug. You have to empty your cup and fill your own cup up with new wine. If you're just pouring new wine on top of old wine, it's going to be bitter. You got to empty that old out, allow the new in, and you're not. You'll just keep piling, hopefully, new wine, make it taste better. Okay, my cup's half empty, let's fill it up. That's why you're not in alignment with it. Who do you say you are? What do you say you have is what you're going to get. You're still seeing the unwanted version, the undesired version, not giving you that love. And you're trying to force the 3D reacting to it. He already loves you because you love him. But your 3D can't change until you shift in identity. It's the law of being. And again, it is never about your person. Your person is showing up based on the part you've given them, whether consciously or subconsciously. And when you're not getting your desired version, you have to look at where your thoughts go when you think about yourself, him, or the relationship. Okay, I'm not getting the love I want. He's not committing to me. He's not very romantic. He's not taking any action. He's not showing me what I want. So what are you telling yourself? That's the story. So he is not taking action. He's not giving you the love you want. He's not showing up as your desired version, which is somebody who is showering you with love and affection. Okay, you're not seeing them as that desired version. You're trying to change and effort and fix the version that cannot change, because all versions exist. You are causing your own waiting. Okay. Thank you, Leash. Okay, Cindy. Iconic. Right, sorry. Right, how does your ex feel about you?
But
pardon me. Do apologize. That was nasty. It was rude. Right, okay. Right, okay. So again, for you, again, it's the same. It doesn't matter who you are coming in here asking about your person. Take them off the pedestal and know that it comes from you. How you are seeing yourself, how you are seeing your person is what you're going to get. Okay, and Spirit is telling you the same, Iconic. Okay, he is wanting to tell you how he feels about you. He's wanting to contact you. Okay, he's wanting to have the relationship. Now, it's your choice whether you want him back. You might just be thinking, oh, I'm just been thinking about my ex lately. I wonder how he's thinking. Oh, I have no intentions of being with him. Okay, it depends where you're coming from. So yes, because he's popping up recently. Okay, so again, Spirit is saying he is popping up. Either if you weren't thinking about him, it's because he's thinking about you. Okay, remember, we're all connected by energy. You get that ping from them, we get the ping into them. Okay, that's why when you change your thoughts, they come in. So as you're not really bothered about whether he comes in or not, okay, Swati, no, this is the free readings at the moment. If you pay for a reading, paid readings take priority. When you go to the Hipsy link, you will get a choice of free reading or 3 paid readings at different amounts. Okay, you select the free one if you want a free one. So, Iconic, the reason you've been thinking about him, if you were not thinking about him, or you know, if you thought about him and then he suddenly appeared, then that's why. Okay, just like if you decide that you want a white BMW, suddenly you can't stop seeing white BMWs all over the place because you've switched your focus on it. Okay, so regardless of why he's come in, okay, whether you were thinking about him or he was thinking about you, he's come into you've shifted into that reality where he's now around you or in your thoughts. Okay, Spirit is saying it is up to you then if you want him. If you do, then value yourself, be strong and find peace with that. Or find peace and let it go. You're not bothered, okay? Oh, he's just popped up, that's fine. Okay, get grounded. You can walk away from it. Or you might be focused on, well, he walked away from me, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's not being at peace with this. Knowing that you're good enough instead of anxious. Okay, is your cupboard full or empty? How are you seeing it? Remember, you're either seeing this cupboard as full or empty. Whatever you're seeing life as is what you're going to get. Okay, so yes, he is thinking about you, hence the fact that he's popping up. But it is your choice at the end of the day if you want to go there or not, basically. Okay? Whether you choose it or not, you're still quantumly entangled. Energy cannot destroy it. So even if you don't choose to have the reality where you're together again, you choose to move on, there's still the reality, the timeline, okay, where you are together, you stayed together, or you got back together and it's better, okay, or worse, depending on how you see it. So there is no magic woo-woo here, okay. It literally is what you are assuming, believing, expecting, okay. Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. So if you moved on, that's fine. Carry on walking. He just popped up. Christ, you know, my ex-husband comes into my head. Boyfriends from school come into my head. It means nothing. It was just a fleeting thought. Okay? Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. So you could give it the meaning, yeah, he's missing me terribly. He knows he fucked up big time because I'm fucking amazing. Okay? And then just get on with your day. Who cares? It was a fleeting thought out of 60,000 odd thoughts you have a day. Okay, it doesn't mean you've got to be with that person because he's suddenly showing up. That's your choice. Right. Again, Sadie, for you, remember, spirit generally go to 12 months. And again, if you have the desire to be with him, it's already done. You would not desire, you would not even think about him. Okay, Eleanor, I've done yours, sweetheart. Okay. So you'll just have to drag it back. You see where it says number 10's been done? Drag it back. I've just done iconics, so you're before that. So Spirit, what do you want to tell Sadie? Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, what are you fearing about this? The seed's already been planted. Your desire is already done. Okay, what are you fearing about this? Look at the limiting beliefs you've put on it just in one question. Your age and the distance. That's 3D temporary conditions. Okay, so Spirit is saying, stop fearing what your heart is desiring. It doesn't matter how old you are. I know people who've got married in their 90s. Okay, age is just a number. That's linear time. You're as young as you feel in your heart. Okay, that's you looking at time. That's you looking at distance. Yeah, but I'm here and he's over there. Okay, you know how he feels about you. You know that he's a truthful, reliable man. You've known him a long time. This is an honest man who speaks his truth. Okay, but Spirit is saying, first of all, love yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you've just put yourself down. Yeah, but I'm, you know, this age. That's not loving yourself. I can marry anybody at 90 Age is a number. Okay, of course, if I have a place in my heart for him, he has a place in his heart for me. If I'm wanting to marry him, then he's wanting to marry me, because remember, all versions exist. There's a version that wants to commit to you and marry you. So Spirit is saying, stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance you want. You're not in alignment with it. You're putting obstacles in the way. Okay, this is Sadie's reading, not Swati. Okay, so the fact that you desire it is your choice, so it's already done. It's already done. It's already in the brewing. Your seed has already been planted. Let it grow. Okay, but that means that you've got to, again, see, who are you identifying as? Oh, I know that he's my man. I know that we're going to be married. But you're not. You're going back to, yeah, but time's getting on a bit, and he lives over there and I live here, and how's this going to work? How is not your job. It's already done. The perfect how is already done. You don't need to, you're not invited to the how party, the fix it party, the solve it party. That's your human mind wants to do that. When you trust in the divine process, and all you got to do is every time you think about him is, oh my God, he's the love of my life. I'm the love of his life. He's my man. I'm his woman. Okay, we are going to be in a beautiful, loving marriage. That's what you get. Okay? Wedding. There you go. If you want your wedding, you deserve love. Know that you're lovable. You know, I get clients all the time. A lot of my clients are in different parts of the world. Okay, and they're like, yeah, but his family are keeping him away over there, or his job is over there, or he lives over there and I live here and I don't want to move, and he said he's not moving. Okay, that doesn't matter. Circumstances are temporary. I always say to my clients, right, if you were in that relationship, you would be spending time together. So see yourself spending time together. Fall asleep at night as if you're in bed together. Hear him saying, I love you. Okay, you're going out for a picnic or whatever. That implies that you're together. How it unfolds is not your job. When you are seeing yourself together, your 3D will conform to where you are together. It fixes it for you. You don't have to fix anything. So Sadie, that was yours. Swati, I haven't seen your question yet, my lovely. And I can't see you in the chat, your name. Right, I've got a paid reading coming. Right, okay, let's look at, I'm in long distance with, there you go, talking about distance, there you go. So let's see what Spirit says to you about it, because remember, if you know, it's not about what your person is saying or what their intentions are. What do you intend for your relationship? It's your reality. Everybody just shows up playing the part that you've given them. Okay, so again, if you want to be together, then you have to see yourself being together, not worrying about how you're going to get from A to B. Be in B instead of I got to get from this is A, how do we get to B? So Spirit's going to give you advice for this as well. Right, okay. Oh my God, I love what they're bringing out here. Okay. And again, you don't have to take Spirit's guidance. They are telling you, look, we're up here. We know how it all works. We are channeling through Sophia. We are channeling through Abraham Hicks. We are channeling through Jane Roberts. Okay. We are channeling through all the people who channel entities are bringing you through how it works. That's why I don't read the tarot cards. Okay, they are just pictures. That's why over the years I've had this deck since 1995. Okay, this was another deck that I've got since 1990. Okay, over the years Spirit has brought in different decks because they want me to use them as pictures. So I am hearing them, and they are backing it up so that you don't think that I'm just sat here with no cards saying, well, this is what's happening. And you're going, yeah, but that's just Sophia's opinion. Okay, she's a bitch. She doesn't know my circumstances. She's saying that I've got to be the one to change. And it's him being an asshole and he's not changing. So it's his fault. So tough fuck. Okay, so Spirit is saying, look, we can lead a horse to water. We can't make it drink. If you don't want to have a drink and we've led you from how to get from where you are now to get your heart's desire, and we tell you how to get there and you're sat there going, well, fuck you, okay, or that's too difficult, or it's all their fault and my situation is they're not understanding that my situation is bad, okay, I'm not getting what I want. They're saying if you don't drink the water, you're not going to quench your thirst. Okay, so for you, sweetheart Dominique, as well, okay, they are saying your future depends on you. Your future depends on your thoughts. Yeah, but everybody's saying that, you know, long distance relationships don't work out. Or, oh, well, you know, you'd have to uproot and, you know, leave your job, and or he'd have to move and leave his job. So you're listening to the thoughts of your own limiting beliefs and others. Okay, what you want is already yours. So again, Spirit is saying he can leave at any time. The journey is there. You can leave at any time to be with him. He can leave at any time to be with you. Okay, you can be this beautiful couple where he is giving you everything you want. So Spirit is saying, are you valuing yourself? Are you valuing yourself that of course he wants to be with me? Okay, why wouldn't he want to be with me? Or I can move. I can be out of this place in 5 minutes. Nothing's stopping me. Only your thoughts are stopping you. Okay, so Spirit is saying when you're there deciding on this path, I'm getting the marriage I want. I'm getting the love I want. Okay, on this path, I'm sat here missing out. My person's not with me. Okay, it's your choice what you're desiring and what you're aligning with, not Spirit's. Remember, the universe, everything's done. They're not stopping you. Nothing has a meaning in the universe. It's neutral. All the abundance, all the money you want, the relationship you want, the house you want, the lifestyle you want is done. Creation is finished. It is what you are choosing to align yourself with is the path that you take, and that's what you get more of. So it's just your fears, the bogeyman trying to hold you back. See where it's got its hand on your heart's desire. I am desiring to be in this relationship. And the bogeyman's going, yeah, but look at the distance. You know, long-term relationships or long-distance relationships don't work out. He don't want to leave his job to be with you. He don't want to leave his family to be with you. You don't want to leave your family. Okay, forget about it. Let's take away your heart's desire. We don't want you to have it. Your thoughts, your ego. Okay, that's where you put down the helmet, you put your suit of armor on and you go, fuck you, bogeyman. I am getting what I want. If I desire it in my heart, it's already done. So fuck you. Okay, and the bogeyman slithers away. Are you believing it? Because circumstances can change overnight. How many times have you changed your mind? How many times have you said to yourself, oh, I've got beautiful long hair And then you have this idea, oh, shall I have my hair cut? And you're like, never. I'll never cut my long hair. Never. And then a month later, it just feels natural for you to go and cut your hair. So you cut your hair. Okay, so Spirit is saying what you've wished for, Spirit is bringing you. Look at all these spirit folk guiding your wishes to you. Here you are, like landing a plane. You're wishing for it. Okay, and Spirit is guiding it to you. But if you're drowning in your emotions and I've got to work at this and I've got to fix this and how's it going to work out, you're not allowing it to come. You're not just waiting for it. You're not expecting it. You're waiting for it. How's it going to work out? What are his intentions? Does he intend being with me? If you intend being with him, he intends being with you. But action won't happen until you take action within yourself. Your 3D is the mirror and the people in it. Nobody has free will in your reality. It is your personal reality. People are showing up based on how your limiting beliefs about it, your expectations, your doubts, your fears. Okay, so watch what your thoughts you are emitting. Your thoughts are energy in motion. This can grow. This can grow into a beautiful, solid relationship. Or are you looking at this sly fox as to why you can't have what you want? Circumstances don't matter. It doesn't matter if he lived on the moon. If you see yourself or know that you're telling yourself, I am going to be in this beautiful, loving relationship with him. Okay, I know it's a done deal. I don't need to figure out how, and I don't need to figure out when, because as far as I'm concerned, I know that we're going to be in this relationship. Keep occupied in your day and it will naturally unfold. You've got that resistance against it, so you're wondering why, because you're thinking it's him. No, he can't change and act on the part until you give him the part. That's like you desiring a pizza but can't be bothered to order it. You have to make the shift within yourself. Okay? So Spirit is saying it's already there. It's your choice what you're focusing on. And I've had so many clients who they've told the same to. Okay? If you want to see me talking about it, Swati, then go to my other channel, which is in the description box. Or go onto Instagram. So yes, lots of clients where they are in the same situation as you, but they get their person when they see them together. I had a client who lived on different coasts in America. Okay, the bloke lived on the, never eat shredded wheat, the west coast, and the woman lived on the east coast. And she was in a relationship with somebody. He fancied her. They sort of came across each other somewhere. I think it was through work. I can't remember now. It's a couple of years ago. Okay. But he knew how it worked, how energy works. So if you desire something, it's yours. Energetically in the quantum field, it's already done. Okay. So he couldn't get his ego out the way first. You know, she's with somebody else. I really like her. She's in this relationship. I think they worked online. It was in lockdown. That's why. So the company they worked for was an online thing, and that's how he knew her. And he fancied her, but she was with somebody else. She lived on the other coast, okay, of America. But what he did, I told him, what you want, your relationship is already done. It doesn't matter what the 3D circumstances are. It doesn't matter that she lives over there. It doesn't matter that she's with somebody else. You are shifting timelines within yourself. In the quantum field. Okay, in her reality, she can stay with her partner, she can stay living on the east coast. In your reality, you are shifting timelines to match the reality where you're together. So what he did, because he lived near the coast, was imagined two things. He imagined her visiting him and him showing her the sites where he lived. Okay, and he would imagine, because he knew what her area looked like, I don't want to say the town, okay, the city, he would imagine her showing him around where she lived. In a month's time, because he stuck to it every day, going into this beautiful imaginal act, okay, He made it his new reality within, so it had to get reflected back. Remember, the 3D is the mirror. If you don't change, your reflection in the mirror won't change. She ditched her boyfriend, she flew out to him, and then he flew out with her. They've been married since they got married a year later. Okay, so distance is irrelevant. Doesn't matter if your person is on the moon. It doesn't matter if your person has told you to drop off the face of the earth. Circumstances don't matter. You can change them at any time because creation is done. So Spirit is saying your relationship where you are together is already done. But what are you tapping in and tuning into? Right, okay. All of you that are expecting your person to change are going to be waiting a long time. You might see the odd change, but it's not going to be it's not going to be consistent. It's not going to be maintained. You're going to get hot and cold. Okay, until you change the story within you. Who are you being and what are you saying you've got equals what you get. I am in a loving, committed relationship. We're happily married. Well, if you're happily married, you live together. So it doesn't matter whether he moved to where you are or you moved to where he is. You don't need to figure out the how. You will be inspired. Events will unfold to get you to what you've been imagining and saying to yourself. Right, oh, excuse me, doing for time. Right, okay. Right, okay, done that one. Yeah. I mean, didn't decide to stay at my brother's house. Okay, so Divine Cancer, Spirit again, before, as I read your questions, they are already starting to yap to me. Okay, it's your choice. What do you feel inspired to do? So they can't tell you. It has to be your choice because all realities exist. Okay, so Divine Cancer, let's just see what pictures they choose for you. Let's come to these ones here. A lot of people, okay, so Spirit is saying expand on this. So in your case, you're not quite sure what you want to do. You know what you don't want. We soon know what we don't want. Okay, so it's like if, okay, okay, they're bringing me like children. Okay, so two things. I used to do it myself. I used to say, my kids would be like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. So I'd say, do you want an apple? And they'd be like, no. So you'd be like, well, do you want a banana? No. Well, you're not hungry then. Yes, but mummy, I am hungry. So what do you want then? I want a biscuit. So they knew what they wanted. They knew that, yes, they're hungry. Because if they were hungry enough, they would have had the apple or the banana. Do you see what Spirit is saying here? You know what you don't want. And you know what you do want. Okay? So if Spirit says to you, right, you can stay at your brother's house, are you happy with that? Your heart will know. Remember, you're the car with the warning lights on that come on for when something is out of alignment. You might think, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. That's what I was really thinking. That's what I was desiring or hoping that they would say that I would stay at my brother's. Okay. Or you might straight away be like, oh, fuck, I wanted to go home. Well, you know yourself. Remember, you are all divine spiritual beings. You have the power to be and do whatever you want. Whatever you want is already yours. It's only your human mind that's coming in contradicting it all. Your heart knows what it wants. It's your true compass. Okay, so let's see what Spirit tells you. Okay, so Spirit is saying that's where you're in waiting mode. I want to stay here meditating 1,000,000 times a day, scripting 1,000,000 times a day, affirming 1,000,000 times a day, hoping I get a breakthrough. So what mode are you in? What state are you in? waiting mode. It's not a case of when I see it, I believe it. When you believe it and you are in the conviction that you know it's done, you're not waiting for anything, you're expecting it. You can go and travel the world and you will still get what you want. That's what is your hiccup. You are scared to drop all the affirming and the meditating in case you don't get what you want. What you want is already yours. Nobody can take it away from you. It doesn't matter if you travel the world. Okay, you will still get your desire. Your waiting mode. Yeah, what you want is yours. You're in control of your emotional security and financial security by how secure and confident you are. Look at this woman. She's enjoying her life. She's happy. She's following her happiness. She's not waiting. Okay. You're the one with your thoughts pinning you down. Here's what I desire. So I'll just curl up here, hoping that it shuffles over here. Okay? No, your thoughts are the only thing that stops you having what you want. See how these swords are keeping her away from her heart's desire? What you want is yours. What you want is desperate to be with you. It's ready to run and jump on the motorbike and come to you, but you're not allowing it. You're chasing it. Okay, energetically, you're waiting. Let's bring in one of these for you as well, Spirit is saying. Okay. Yeah, this one. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Remember, if you don't empty the cup that's half full and you keep pouring new wine on top of old wine, it's going to taste bitter. So Spirit is saying you're waiting. So you're seeing more waiting. Okay. You are going into meditating, feeling good and affirming and saying, yes, I'm in this beautiful relationship. I've got the business I want. I've got the money I want. But then you're coming out and you're saying, oh, I don't move from here in case I miss it. I daren't not keep affirming in case I don't get it. It's yours. The difference is to know that you are one with source and stand in the knowing and the conviction that there's no reality outside of what you say it is. Okay? The reality is your conscious awareness of who you're saying you are and what you're saying you've got. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. What you desire is yours. It's done. Nobody is taking away your desire until you decide you don't want that desire anymore. Remember, it's your choice. So move on from the, go home. Do what you want. It's not going to stop you getting what you want. You're sitting there wanting it, but then trying still seeing it as separate from you and still looking at time. Okay? All you're doing is burning yourself out and efforting and trying. It's mine. All I've got to do is when I wake up in the morning, who am I saying I am? I am divine Cancer, sat here meditating shitloads of times a day, writing a script until my hand falls off, affirming like a fucking robot or whatever. Yes, all those can work, but it's sometimes causes a delay because you are not aligned with the belief that it's already yours. Affirmations, visualizing and scripting are techniques to remind you of who you are. They are not to get you what you want. It's never about getting what you want, getting the person you want, getting the thing you want. It is who you're saying you are. I am in a loving, committed relationship, or I am going to be in a loving, committed relationship, or I am single, waiting. The affirmations, when you say, I am in a beautiful, loving relationship, you've shifted timeline straight away. But then you're opening your eyes and you're going, well, where is it? Okay, just because it hasn't changed to physically look at, it can come in the afternoon. It can come in next day. It can come in a week. It doesn't matter. Everything has its own allotted time when you just allow it to be there and be open to receiving it. You're causing your own time delay because you're not expecting it. You're waiting. So you're getting more waiting. Okay. Right, Renee, my lovely, let's have a quick look for you. You know, it's when you're in alignment with what you want. Okay, so Spirit is saying for all of you, there is no separation. Okay, if you wanted an apple right now, so say I want an apple, there is not an apple on my desk. There's not an apple in this room. Okay, there is one in the fruit basket downstairs, but let's just say there is no apple in this house, but I desire an apple. Okay, so I would see myself, you can close your eyes and you can see an apple, whether it's a green apple, a red and green apple, or a red apple, or a pink apple. Okay, you know what an apple looks like. You're not closing your eyes and imagining a car. You know what an apple looks like. So then you can feel the weight of the apple. You can see in your mind's eye your hand with an apple in it. The apple is not separate from you. That is the real reality, that an apple exists. You know what an apple looks like. So you could imagine biting into the apple. You can see the bite mark in it and the white of the apple inside. You know what an apple tastes like. Okay, if you did that and got into that feeling of it, you might go out this afternoon, see a load of apples, buy an apple. You might have a friend who says to you, oh, I've got this apple I don't want to eat. Do you want this apple? Okay. Everything has to start in your imagination. If you're not changing your inner world to match what you want to see in your outer world, you can wait till the cows come home. It ain't going to change. So it's fun. It's not efforting. Remember, the affirming are just statements. I am rich. I am poor. I am single. I am in a loving relationship. Okay. I am in no contact, or I am in contact. Regardless of what 3D is showing you. 3D is the reflection of what you've focused on before. Okay. So when you shift, so it's fun. If you want to be in that loving relationship, the energy, look at the energy of woe betide me, I'm in no contact, I'm watching a million tarot readings, they're all telling me my person's coming back, that they love me. Why the fuck after 6 years are they not back? Okay? To the energy of, oh my God, I'm so excited, I'm in this beautiful relationship. My heart is like, oh my God, I'm buzzing. I don't need proof. You don't need proof. Remember, it's not when I see it, I'll believe it. It's when you believe it, you see it. So when you believe, you receive. If you doubt, you go without. That's how I look at it. Okay, Spirit, that's my quick way. It doesn't quite work that if you doubt, you're going to always go without. It just means you delay it. Okay, so just know that what you want is yours. Now, a lot of my clients, and I'm going to be honestly truthful here, I want to say this to all of you. I will get to your questions, but I really want you to feel secure within yourselves instead of grasping and hoping and looking at the 3D circumstances that are stopping you getting what you want. You're the only one putting yourself on the naughty step. Okay, so I've forgotten what I was going to say because I just interjected then. Fuck's sake. I was in my flow then. When you, so what you desire, your person or what you want desires you. It's a done deal. Right now, in time and space, there is you enjoying this. It's coming from the quantum field, okay, that the version of you, because all versions exist, all outcomes and possibilities exist. Okay, it's what you are lighting up. Imagine a reel in a movie. Okay, each frame, when the movie's playing, you're seeing it continuous. You're seeing the beginning where the couple fall in love and then they break up and then they get back together, especially the cheesy Christmas movies. Okay, but which frame are you looking at? You're remembering how you felt when you got together, but now you're focused, you're stuck on that frame. You're not lighting up the end frame where you're together. Okay, so it's a bit like if you went into a cinema. Okay, you go into a cinema and you don't realize that you've come in the last 10 minutes. Nobody told you, they just said it's viewing, cinema number 3. You go into 3, you sit down with your popcorn and you don't realize that it's the end, 10 minutes of the end where the couple's together and they've all made up, and then it suddenly says the end. Okay, so you think, oh, bummer. Well, I paid to see the film. I'm going to stay sitting in my seat, and the new people come in. Okay, now you know the end. You know that the couple get together. Okay, so the new people that haven't seen the film before come in, they see the couple falling in love and everything's good, and then something happens and the breakup happens, and there's some of them that are crying and, oh my God, they're going to not get together, or he's going to be killed or something like that. But you're sat there stuffing your popcorn going, well, it's all right. I know the end. I'm not worried. I know that they get together. I'm not feeling anxious. I know that they're going to get together. Your life is no different. It's what's film part you're focusing on. Okay, and when you're focused on the separation and the time and everything that's going wrong, and they said this and they said that, and their family's telling me to piss off and all this, that and the other, that is you. Just keep lighting up, just watching that one frame of the whole film. Okay? Nobody can take your desires away from you. They are there for you to have. You would not have the desire. To desire is to have. It's yours. But you're not allowing yourself to give it to yourself. You're running around like headless chickens, reacting to the 3D that you think is solid and real. This desk is not solid. If I put it under the microscope, it would be atoms. It's movable. It's fluid. Okay, everything is just atoms. Our body is solid matter, but it's not your true being. Your true being is your spiritual being that is driving around in this human suit to experience your desires that you want, to have all the money you want, to have the relationship you want. Okay? So, shift. Swati, I don't want to go to my Instagram page or go to my other channel, which is all in the description box. You'll get the answers you want there. Renee, my lovely. Sorry, sweetheart. Right, anything coming in for Renee this year? Okay. So again, for you, sweetheart, Spirit is saying you deserve love, you are lovable. Remember, we all deserve love. Our core being of who we are is love and light energy. We are of love and abundance, peace, happiness, joy. Okay, it's only what we take on through our human life, the beliefs of others, our own, what we experience, our expectations, what we've gone through, okay, that is what we get. That is impressed in your subconscious programming. Okay, so Spirit is saying you deserve love. Yes, you're single, but you deserve love. You are lovable. Now, so love yourself first. Okay, your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. So you're desiring love, but you're seeing yourself as single. I need to see a man in my life, okay, so that they can love me and I'll be happy. I'll be in a loving relationship, okay? Yes, you know, if you desire love, it's already yours. You're already attached by energy to the person whether you know them or not. So when you know that loving yourself means how you see yourself as someone who is always chosen, prioritized, loved, adored, irresistible, beautiful. Okay, that's knowing that you validate and approve of yourself. You don't need anybody else to validate and approve of you. Because if you're not showing up for yourself, then how can others? If you're not seeing your own worth, and you're putting somebody else like a god on I don't mean God, I mean your person like an idol on a pedestal above you, then they'll always be above you. They'll always be you trying to get them. Okay, so Spirit is saying what you want is already yours. Decide, free yourself. Okay, so when I have clients come to me who have no intentions of getting back with an ex, they want new love. Okay, but then they come to me saying, well, I've been, feeling good about myself. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm a catch. I can have any man. But why is love not coming to me? Because you're not aligned with the energy of love. You only get what you're in alignment with. So just knowing, even if you're going around and you're totally fine with who you are, you're beautiful. You can get any guy. You haven't got any hang-ups from any other relationships, like men always cheat on me, or I always pick the wrong one, or I'm scared that a man will leave me because I thought that before and they did. Okay, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So if you're wanting the relationship, stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that's like, oh, I just know I'm going to be in a beautiful, loving, romantic, committed relationship with a man of my dreams who absolutely adores me. Okay, who loves music like I do, who loves sport like I do, who just thinks the world of me and will do anything for me. You are now in alignment with love to smack you in the face and come into your life. Okay, so Spirit is saying it's always worth waiting for because it's what you're desiring. Don't give up on your desires because you get impatient or you're not seeing the 3D change. Are you in alignment with it? Okay, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers are not please, 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 God, can you bring a person into my life, or please get this person to change their mind. It's the knowing. Dear God, I am thankful and grateful for this beautiful relationship that I am about to receive. Okay, I'm thankful and grateful for the beautiful, handsome man that's going to come into my life as my soulmate. Okay, that's the difference. When you're begging and pleading and expecting Spirit to do it for you, they're like, girl, we're wanting to bring you what you want, but you're praying wrong. You're not even in alignment with it because you're seeing yourself with lack. Okay, what you want is yours. Get into alignment with it. Okay, so your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations bring you together. Are you feeling, are you imagining telling a friend, oh, I'm in this beautiful relationship? Okay, imagine that you bumped into a friend who you haven't seen for 5 years. Oh, how's your life going? Oh, it's amazing. I'm in a beautiful, loving, committed relationship with a fantastic man. Oh, are you? How do you feel? How does your energy feel? It's different to you feeling single and on your own and wondering when love's going to come in. Okay, we do have reconciliation here. So it could be somebody from your past. That's your choice. It could also be somebody you've worked with, okay, or went to school with, but didn't have a romantic connection with. But now they come into your life. You see them as different. Hey, God, they've changed at school. Look how handsome he is. Okay, and the spark happens from there. It could be somebody you used to work with or a family friend or whatever. Okay, so I do feel it's somebody you already know who is coming in. Okay, somebody from your past is returning in your life. So don't worry if it's not a relationship you want with anybody else that you've been out with before. It just means you know this person, and it's going to be romantic this time. Right, okay. So Spirit is trying to educate you all with all your fears and worries are just coming from ego and your limiting human mind that is stopping your higher self, which has delivered your desire to your heart space because it makes you feel good, but it's your choice, okay, whether you choose it or not. Okay, but if you do choose it, then just know it's yours. Nobody can take it away from you. It doesn't matter if your person is telling you to drop off the face of the earth, that they are married to somebody else. You're not changing anything out there. You are changing within to match the version of you who has it. If you had it, you would not be worrying and stressing about it because you know it's yours. Okay, so again, coming back to my phone, I really, really wanted a purple iPhone. Okay. But at the time, my network provider was doing blue or black or red. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to switch providers to one that's got a purple one. Nobody else was doing a purple one. And I was like, ugh. Okay, I was efforting and trying to force the 3D to change. So instead, I went within and imagined myself using the phone. Then I went onto YouTube and watched people unboxing the iPhone 12 at the time. Well, it was the iPhone 11, okay, at the time. I was seeing this purple phone. I was getting excited as if I was unboxing it, okay? I was touching it. I was seeing the color. I was using it in my imagination. A week later, an email comes through. Well, actually, it was on the side of my Yahoo mail, an advert for a purple iPhone with my network provider. It came to me because it was the reflection. Okay. Within 2 days, I had my phone and it was an iPhone 12. So it was better than the model I was looking at and it was purple and I got it on my network for a cheap price because it was on offer and it all unfolded perfectly for me. All I did was stopped being from the separation and trying to force it to change and how am I going to get this phone to seeing myself with it, and it came to me. Okay, your 3D has to reflect what you're doing on the inside. It won't work the other way. So Renee, your relationship with anybody you want is already there. You decide what your love life is going to be. If you're wanting to be with a man who has blonde hair, dark hair, okay, nothing set in stone. All options exist. You're choosing. Okay, you're choosing what you want. To be in a loving, committed relationship, then align your energy with that. Okay, you cannot be single and in a relationship. And if you're waiting for it to change and then I won't be single, I'll be in a relationship, you're waiting a long time. Okay, this is all to teach you that what you want can come to you quicker if you stop getting in your own way and putting it outside, your power outside of yourself. You are one with God or divine source or the universe, whatever you believe. Okay, we've all got a higher self. Your energy of your divine self is not just limited in this body. Your energy is over all time and space. All time and space is happening right now. It's only us humans who go through linear time, seeing things as the past, the present, the future. Your body is in this right now moment. And when your thoughts are all over the place, you're not in alignment with who you're saying you are. So you will get default mode, if you like. So like clients come to me saying, well, you know, I'm on my 6th relationship now. Why won't men commit to me? Well, let's look at the story of how you see yourself, how you see men, and how you see relationships. And there's always the reason why they're not in a loving, committed relationship. Okay? All comes down to who you say you are, because your life is a reflection of who you're saying you are. Right, Iman, general message from you. Let's bring in your dad, because when I was bringing in the others, spirits. Right, for those of you who are in the chat, you need to go through this link if you want a question answering, my lovelies. Hence the fact it's saying reading 15 has been completed, reading 16 is up next. Okay, anything? Right, okay. So what your dad is wanting to say to you, first of all, hello, okay? You know he's always around you. You know he's never going to stop loving you. But what he is wanting you to know, look at the picture. What are you doing here? You are your happiness, the beautiful sunshine, your positivity, the happiness you want to go through this archway and have your new beginning, your sunny world, okay? Whatever you are asking for, attracting to you from the energy you are in is what spirit is delivering. Okay, so not only is he saying, I am watching over you, okay, but also your happiness is in your hands. Okay? What you desire, what you're wishing for is already yours. Make sure your thoughts are in alignment with it, especially regarding a man. If you're seeing them as having the upper hand or they are in control of me, that's not in alignment with what you want. Okay, that's keeping you stuck and making you feel insecure. Remember, you validate and approve of yourself, and then others will validate and approve of you. Okay? So, Swati, your question isn't on the list through Hipsy. Did you go post your question through the list? Okay, did you go through this link and put your question? Because it's not on the list. Right, okay. So you're the only one who feels that nobody's listening to you, or you're turned the other way. Spirit is going, hello, what you want is here. All your desires, the ones of your desires are all here. Your ship is coming in to deliver what you want, but you're looking in the wrong way. Okay, so they're saying, follow your intuition. You are always divinely led. You know when something feels right and natural and normal to do, or if you're forcing something. Because again, you will have your warning lights on your vehicle come up. Okay? Your feelings will tell you you're not in alignment with what you want. You will be celebrating all the success you want. It's already yours. See yourself having it. Okay? See yourself as the woman who has the perfect job, has the money she wants, has the relationship she wants. How it unfolds is not your job. When you are in alignment with it, okay, you are attracting to you what you want. So again, Spirit is saying what you've asked for is already yours. Hence the fact you desire it. Or even if the desire comes to you and you didn't realize. Lots of times I'm going around my day and I'm like, oh, I just had a flash of a holiday. Oh yeah, I like the sound of that. I'll see myself going on holiday. And then it all unfolds. Okay, so remember, everything you want is already yours. But if you keep looking outside of yourself, going back to the dead world, the 3D, which is just the reflection of what you've previously been thinking and feeling, and wondering why nothing's changing, that's why. Things are changing. Your dad's saying, you know that things are changing. Just trust. Why do you keep going outside of your own power? Yes, we can motivate you, but we can't do it for you. Right, City, my lovely. Okay. So there is somebody here thinking about you, but you will know what it is because you can't just have a thought about nothing. Okay, so sometimes we get, when we start to feel anxious, but so I can be sat here in my office, okay, and I'm feeling, I've woken up, I'm in a good mood, everything feels fine, but then as the day goes on, I suddenly feel anxious. But there's nobody I'm particularly thinking of, Okay, so don't forget, your subconscious is a computer program going all the time. It's on 24/7. Okay, your conscious mind is not. When you go to sleep, your conscious mind shuts down, your subconscious mind is still running. Okay, hence the fact when you have dreams. Okay, so when we can be sat here, we start to feel anxious. It's because of something within your subconscious or unconscious thought pattern that is making you feel anxious. Okay, but you can observe that. You don't have to engage in it. So it doesn't always necessarily mean that somebody is interfering with your thoughts. Okay, because you would know if it's a person, you would think about that person. You would be like, oh, I suddenly thought about Bob, or I suddenly thought about Mary. I wonder what they're doing. So that's when you know it's coming through from another person. Okay, if you weren't thinking about them and they just randomly pop in your head, it's usually because they are thinking about you. Okay, if you are really, really constantly thinking about them, okay, then that is you, because you're thinking about them and you get anxious because of your circumstances or the connection in that relationship. Okay, but Spirit is saying, yes, it was sort of incoming from either somebody you are desiring, who you already know, who you want a future with, or somebody from your future. Remember, all outcomes already exist. There's a version of you that's already in a loving, committed relationship, happily married, if marriage is what you want. Okay, so it could be coming from, even though you've not met this person, your timeline where you're in that relationship, it trickles through. So you're like, oh, I'm getting this weird feeling within me. Oh yeah, feeling a bit anxious. But then you will know what area it is. You'll be thinking about love, you'll be thinking about money, you'll be thinking about family. Okay, so you get a rough idea, but it is coming through from your future partner where you are married and have children with, or you're in a relationship with. Okay, coming through in your sixth sense. So just be patient, just be balanced, embrace it. Okay, you will, when it comes in, ask your higher self, oh, what's this coming from? Okay, and you will suddenly feel, you will get a flash, may not be in that instant, but as you're getting on with your day, suddenly it's like, oh, it's a relationship, or it's somebody I was thinking of, they're thinking about me. Okay, so whatever it is, it's somebody you are fond of. You either already know them or it's trickling through from your future self. You know, even if you are in no contact with somebody and you think about them, I'm not saying in your case, but I mean in for any of you listening, okay, when you are in the energy of I need, when are they going to contact me? You're checking your phone all the time, or another day has gone past and still no contact, and blah, 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 blah. You're in sort of chasing energy, so you're keeping it away from you. When you're in receiving energy, so turn it around. Okay, if you are desperate and needy, change your energy. Okay, so when you think of your person, instead of going to, oh, I wish that they'd contact me, they're not contacting me, I really miss them. Okay, just say to yourself, oh, this is them thinking about me. They are desperate to be with me. They are the ones begging me to be back in their life. They are begging me to take them back, for them to be with me. Okay, when you do that, your person is picking up on that energy. They will go around, even if it's for a couple of weeks or days, in their subconscious, they can't stop thinking about you. Oh, I really feel, why can't I stop thinking about so and so? Okay, oh my god, that girl reminds me of so and so. You're going to pop up, things are going to pop up. Like I said, if you really want a white BMW car, you're going to suddenly keep seeing white BMW cars. So because you have become aware of what car you decide you want. Okay, so the same is for them. You are pinging that into their inbox where they think about you. Okay, so when you are thinking about them, but you're not in that holding on tightly, I need it, I need it, I need it. They are then in their subconscious, ping, they got the email, okay, they got the text message energetically, that they can't stop thinking about you. And then it gets to a point where they have to take action because you're buzzing around in their head all day. Okay, but not in a, I'm doing this, to affirm that they change. This has got to work, or else what am I going to do? I can't live without them. Okay, you're not doing the affirmations or the techniques of visualizing or whatever to get it, to change it. You are shifting within yourself to you already have it. Your affirmations, I am in a loving, committed relationship, regardless of what you're seeing in the 3D, is to remind you that you have that relationship. It's yours. Okay, just like if you won the lottery, you're looking at your lottery ticket and your numbers come up. You've won £1 million. The money is not in your account as soon as you see the numbers. You have to go through a process. Okay, you have to ring up the lottery or take your ticket to the shop or whatever. Okay, and then they say, yes, you're a millionaire, but the money's going to be in your account in 7 days. Okay, but in those 7 days, your energy has totally shifted. The day before, or the hour before, or the minute before you saw you were a millionaire, you were like, fuck, my life stinks. Okay, I haven't got the money to pay my rent. I really want to travel. I haven't got the money. But now suddenly your energy, even though your money is not physically in your account yet, is like, woohoo, I'm a multimillionaire. You are now seeing yourself as going on holiday, buying the house you want, living the life you want. So again, it's no different. Okay, just because you haven't physically got it yet, you have energetically got it. You won't physically get it unless you're in alignment with it. Okay, right. Be wise. Advice for Spirit for you. Let's come to what have I done here? There, right. Let's come to these. I wanted to bring you these. Art, you haven't gone through the link. So if you don't go through the link to register your question, I won't be answering it, my lovely. You have to join the list. You will be given a number. Okay, right. So be wise. Anything for be wise. Right, okay. So Spirit is saying to you here, again, the same, okay? Remember, the laws of the universe are working all the time. The law of gravity is working all the time. The law of assumption, whatever you are assuming to be true, is what is going to harden into fact for you to physically experience. The law of being, who are you being? The person who has it or the person who hasn't, regardless of what 3D is showing you. As within, so without. If you're not seeing yourself with it or assuming you have it, or you're not being it in your mind, it will not get reflected back to you. It will stay the same as your normal state of lack. Okay, I don't have it. The law of attraction is whatever, we are always like beacons transmitting a frequency, energetic. Your thoughts are energy in motion. Your emotions are emotions, energy in motion. Okay, you're transmitting it out. And whatever frequency you are on, the lower end of resentment, anger, upset, heartache, poverty, whatever, okay, you are in that energy, so you are just getting more of it back. Whatever you're sending out, whatever you're on, is you're getting it. When you're on the higher vibrational energy of love and gratitude, okay, you're being grateful for everything you do have, and you're being grateful for the things that you want to come. Okay, you are giving out that unconditional love from no judgment. You're not judging yourself. You are being who you are. You are letting others be who they are. There's no judgment. Okay, you're not judging them with a label like they're always late, they're rude, they are unreliable, they are an arse. Okay, nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. Okay, so you're the one attaching meanings and judging and assumptions and who you're being and what you're attracting to you. Okay, they are laws that are working all the time. That's where you have to observe your thoughts. Are your thoughts and your state of being identifying with the person that you want to be? Your future self who is experiencing that, because your future self is who you're saying you are today. Okay, so for you, be wise. Okay, Spirit is saying to you, remember, if you want justice to be done, a favorable outcome, who's in here? Your inner self is what you see on the outside. It is a reflection. If you are not showing up for yourself internally, in your thoughts, then nothing's going to be in balance. Okay? It is all done within. You're getting that download from the universe. Here you are. This is what you desire. It's all yours. That's why she's got her eyes closed. She's not reacting to the 3D, which is the old story. She is focusing in her mind's eye on the future she wants. Okay? Seeing herself having all the money she wants, or the emotional security and happiness she wants. Okay? If you're waiting, you're causing your own waiting. You are not allowing yourself to receive the happiness and joy that you're wanting. This is receptive. This is you saying, I am universe. I'm not waiting for anything. I am allowing what I want to come to me by feeling in that knowing that what I desire is mine and nobody can take it from me. Okay, nobody can tell you no unless you react to that and you accept that no. Okay, so especially if it's you're waiting for a man, whether it's a boss or a lover or whatever, to be loyal and faithful to you, giving you all the emotional security you want. Okay, are you in receiving mode or are you in waiting mode? Because you can let yourself down. Okay? So again, sweetheart, be wise. I don't look at the cards as meaning. Remember, Spirit is bringing them through to show you the pictures of what you're doing in your life. Okay, yes, the major arcana are in tarot, the major points in your life. So if you're wanting major changes, are you in alignment or are you waiting? I will believe it when I see it. And then you're waiting. Because the reflection can't change until you've changed. When I believe it, I will see it. Swati, if you've put down, you haven't registered your, you haven't given me your question anyway through the system. So I won't be doing it today because it's not on the list. Okay, Sasha, you're next. And Art, yours has gone through now, so I can see it. I can cross it off. Right, okay. Yes, you can do it tomorrow. I'm on later tonight as well. I am going to be on tonight at 8:15 UK time. Right, okay. Anything for Sasha? Let's have a look at Sasha. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, my lovely, remember the teachings we've given you, Sasha. Okay, we've given you how it works. This is how it works, students. Humans, you humans, this is how it all works. Not what you've been taught at school or by your parents. That's human conditioning. This is how the universe works for you to get what you want. Remember, you are not here to survive. You are here to thrive. You are a multi-dimensional spirit of energy. Look at the energy around you, okay, as spiritual self who can have, be, and do whatever you want. It's only your limiting beliefs or your expectations that are holding you back. Okay, so they're saying you can have what you want. Remember the teachings. You're the one sat there with all these stories, books on the shelf going, well, where is it then? I've tried this book. That didn't. I tried to stick to that story. That one didn't provide a happy ending. I tried to stick to that story. I didn't get what I wanted with that one. But the teachings are here. And you're turning your back on them. Still looking at the 3D. Well, where is it? Why isn't it here yet? Okay, bored now, taking too long. Your thoughts are always dictating which thoughts you're lighting up and which ones bogging you down. So Spirit is saying your happy, beautiful relationship is already there, but it's in your mind's eye first. It is in your imagination, your third eye. As within, so without. Okay. So they're drawing me to the rainbow. They're saying the rainbow, imagine the other end. It starts in your imagination and it goes out, and your pot of gold in the physical world, your happy relationship is there in the physical world, but it has to come from within. If you're not seeing yourself with it and you're still waiting for it, when I believe it, when I see it, I'll believe it, instead of when I believe it, I will see it. Okay. You've got to be balanced in that your thoughts are in alignment with what your heart desires. So if you are wanting your beautiful relationship, your thoughts have to dominantly be in alignment with, I am Sasha, who is in a beautiful, loving, committed relationship. But then when you're coming out of doing that, you are then looking at 3D and saying, well, where is it? The 3D looks totally different to what I've just been feeling. And then you go back to the 3D. It's never about efforting or trying. Okay, you can sit there affirming till the cows come home. You might get some movement. Okay, you can sit. You've got to rechange your inner state, and keep checking in through the day. Who am I saying I am? Because if I had it, I wouldn't be thinking this. I wouldn't have just lit up that thought, because if I had it, I wouldn't be, I've got my phone. I don't think, oh, I haven't got a phone. I know I've got a phone. That's what states are. Okay, the state of knowing or being. So instead of self-sabotaging it, seeing as things falling apart all the time and you not getting what you want, see your world as you celebrating it. You already have it. If you desire it, it's already there. Your relationship is already there. Okay, but you're not being Sasha, who isn't worried about it. You're not in that knowing and that conviction that there's no reality outside of who you say or what you say it is. Who you say you are and what you say it is. Okay, so you're still in conflict with the higher self and the human self. And your human self is coming in more dominantly still. Your human mind, the logical, analytical, yeah, but, okay, where is it? I've been doing all this work. Why has nothing changed? Is because you are not being who you say you are, what you say you have. You can't trick your subconscious, your inner, okay? You can trick your mind because your mind doesn't know what's right or wrong, okay? You can think about something nasty in your life and you can just say, oh, that's just a bad dream. I always have amazing relationships. Okay, but it's your state of being, who you identify dominantly as. And you're identifying dominantly as, I'm Sasha who keeps going through these relationships, not getting what I want. Okay, I'm getting the men. I don't have any problem attracting men to me, but then I'm not getting the commitment I want. Well, that's where you have to be honest and go within yourself and look at still that little program that's there. Remember, this is an Apple phone. It wants updates, okay? The phone hasn't changed to a black one or a pink one, okay? But the programming, the software's changed. So you've got to change the software within you. Your whole life is running off your subconscious programming. And when you've had it there for years and years and years, which now becomes your comfort blanket, okay, that you dominantly go to, then that's what needs to be reprogrammed. Right, Jade. Okay. So Spirit is telling you, my lovely, again, look at the energy you're coming from. You are coming from the energy of you don't have it. Okay. So you're not in alignment with it. And that's what Spirit is telling you here. It is your decision. Okay, yin and yang. You have to be balanced within yourself. You're driving the chariot. Your life is in your hands. Okay, not your person's. It's yours. What you say it is goes. Are you focusing on the positives or the negatives? You are still looking at he's not here. Is he going to contact me in the next 2 weeks? So where's your energy? Separation, lack, time. That's not you knowing, okay? That's you coming from judgment. You're judging time. You're judging the separation. You're judging him. Why isn't he blowing up my phone? Why isn't he contacting me? Okay, is he going to contact me? When's he going to, how, when, why, if, but, maybe, okay? And it's all coming from judgment. You're not putting yourself on the pedestal. Oh my God, I am irresistible. Of course he's blowing up my phone. Okay, he thinks I'm amazing. I am magnetic. I am worthy and deserving of any man I want. Okay, I'm choosing him. He's not choosing me. I know that I'm always loved and prioritized and chosen. That is putting yourself on the pedestal and not your person. When you do that, okay, you will get the message you want. You are going to marry this person. Spirit very rarely brings through, but they are saying your marriage to him is already done in time and space, energetically, because you desire this person. So you're the one keeping it away from you with how you are looking at it. Your thoughts are not in alignment with Jade, who is loved and adored by this person. It doesn't matter. Remember, it's not when I see it, I'll believe it. When he gets in touch with me, then I'll be over the fucking moon. Okay, because that's why you're not seeing contact. It's not because he doesn't want to. He desires you as much as you desire him. But your energy is focused on what you don't have, the separation, the time, and I need this contact so that I feel better. And then I will know. No, when you believe, you receive. Okay, when I believe it, I will see it. It doesn't work the other way. The reflection can't change until you've changed within. Okay, so if you want him to contact you, then see yourself. Why wouldn't he contact me? You've got to make it feel natural within you. So when you think about him, oh my God, my phone is overflowing with messages from him. Because when you start assuming that and being that woman who is getting those calls energetically in your mind, it will reflect back in your 3D. Okay, but you're not in alignment with it. So will he contact you in the next 2 weeks? Depends on your energy. But not sneakily doing it. I'm going to, you know, really keep thinking this, and then, but you're still coming from the being state of saying it, but squinting with one eye saying, well, is there a message on my phone yet? Okay. Is it going to be today? That's, you either got it or you don't. Because whichever state you're in, you can't be in both, is what you're going to get. That's the only reason your person is not showing up, because you're separation based, you're time based, and you're in the lack of energy. Okay, Rashma. Right. Oh, excuse me. So for you, they're saying clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. If you want all the love you want in February, then you claim that. I have decided and declared that I have all the love I want. Remember, you've signed that contract between you and the universe. Okay, universe, I'm the boss. It's my reality. Okay, so I have decided and declared that I am in a beautiful, loving, committed relationship. Okay, it doesn't matter whether it's February, March, April, May. Okay, you deserve love. You are lovable. You're the one firing the arrow on your target of your person who is in your heart, of your true love, the person you want. Okay, so you're saying, right, this is what I've decided, this is what I've chosen, this is what I've decided, this is who I'm saying I am. I have decided and declared that I am in a beautiful, loving, romantic relationship with my person, or just in general, if you can't be asked to go for the person you want because you think that they don't want you. Okay, you're looking at the 3D circumstances again. Okay, and then the next time you think about your person, it's like, oh, well, I wonder if they'll be with me. Why don't they want to be with me? Can this ever work out? Or that? Oh, so let's rip up the contract then. Okay, you've just gone back on your committing to yourself that this is what I've decided I'm having. I expect it to be delivered. Okay, so again, Spirit is saying what you want is already yours. If you desire that particular person or love in general, it's yours. Where are you firing your arrow? Just out into space, hoping that something comes up? Or are you, no, that's what I'm having. That's what I desire. That is the bullseye where I am aiming my arrow. Okay, this is the true love, because this is the romance of a lifetime. Why? Because I said so. I know it in my heart. If I had no interest in this person, I would not be desiring or wanting them. So Spirit is saying February will be whatever you say it is. What you focus on grows, okay? You can have it tomorrow. You can have it this afternoon. It's already there. Your package is waiting to be delivered when you open the door and allow yourself to receive it and give yourself permission to receive it and have it. Yeah, you're robbing yourself of time. You're the one putting human time on it. Oh, well, what's it going to be like in February? And then what happens in March then? Because you didn't get it in February. Because really, your state of being hadn't changed. So to someone who knows that they're chosen, loved, adored, you're going around your day feeling happy, knowing that your heart is telling you that you've got this connection with this person. So if I'm loving them, they're loving me. They're desperate to show me all this love that I'm feeling for them. Okay, they are ready to commit to me. Not from a needy, desperate, I've got to say this so that I get them, abracadabra, hopefully things will change. Please, God, remember you're praying wrong. Thank you for this beautiful relationship. Thank you for everything I have in my life. Thank you for all the beautiful things that I'm desiring that are coming to me. Okay? I know that I am divinely loved, divinely blessed, divinely guided, and I am trusting the divine process. I am not contradicting myself and causing my own waiting, sitting myself on the waiting step. Remember that 5 of coins card. They're bringing you to that. Okay? They're bringing you to that. And that. Blah, 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 blah. So many in this deck is brilliant for them getting across what they want. So remember, here's you sending out those thoughts, transmitting those thoughts all day long until you go to sleep. And then you wake up in the morning, you remember what day it is, you remember your circumstances, you remember what you haven't got or have got, and those thoughts start again, spiraling around. Those cogs are working all day long, projecting out your thoughts into the universe. Okay? Your thoughts are seeds. You're planting those seeds. Okay? But what happens with a seed? Everything you want, all the money you want, the love you want, emotional security, financial security is in your hands. So your thoughts go out and they become little seeds. Okay? So what happens with a seed? Here's all your desires, your thoughts. Are you planting weeds? Are you planting roses? Are you planting a fruitful, healthy apple tree? Or whatever, okay? Whatever seed you've planted is what you're going to grow. But what happens with a seed first? You plant it underground, the roots take root. The roots come down first before you see it sprout through the surface. So you've planted your seed. This is what I want. I've chosen what I want. I know what I want. You know what you don't want, you know what you want, okay? Even if it's not a specific person, you haven't met them yet, you know you want love, you know you want marriage, you know you want a baby, or you know you want to have a beautiful job, lots of money. It's all yours. Nobody's stopping you but your own mind, okay? Contradicting what your heart is desiring. Okay, so Spirit is saying, when you've planted that seed, like, oh yes, I know that that's going to happen. I know because I planted the seed. I planted it myself. So I know it's going to grow. Okay. It's when you start doubting and you're like, oh, well, I haven't seen anything pop up from the surface yet. So that seed's obviously not doing anything. I'm going to dig it up. Well, you've just snapped all the roots. Okay. So you got to plant the seed again. Spirit is saying you are the only one keeping yourself shut out in the cold from what you want. The key is right there. This woman is crying into her lap, thinking that the door's closed. She can't have the relationship she wants. She can't have the money she wants. She can't have the job she wants. The key is on the outside. Look up, woman. Go and pick the key up and let yourself in. Okay, do you understand what Spirit is trying to say to you all here? You are the only one stopping your heart's desires, what you desire or want from coming. Okay? You have the key to unlock the door. Spirit is giving you the key. Stop worrying and doubting and going against what your heart's wanting by reacting to 3D conditions which are temporary, and stand in that knowing and conviction that what you desire is yours right now. You can have it tomorrow. You could have it in 5 minutes time. Okay, just let the seed grow and make sure that the thoughts that you're projecting out are in alignment with what you want to grow. There is no woo-woo. You are the magic. The universe is abundant. Nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. Okay? Whatever you think is what you're going to get. That you dominantly keep thinking about when it pops in your head. Right. Shnisha, I don't do exam results, my lovely. Right, so Rashma, that's yours. Art, right. I had an argument with my boyfriend. What is he thinking and feeling? Will it be resolved? Right, okay. Right, okay. So straight away, Art, he is in his energy, okay. He wants to give you what you want. So be strong and have the confidence and stay in your wish fulfilled, and you will get the contact you want. Okay, Spirit is saying to you, my lovely, people argue in relationships all the time. You show me one perfect relationship where a couple has never had a disagreement or a falling out. Even people who have been married 50, 60 years, they have still had crosswords at some point. Okay, so Spirit is saying your person has not gone anywhere. Just because you've had an argument and you might both be in a tizzy and you're not speaking to each other doesn't mean that he doesn't want you anymore. So be strong. However brokenhearted you're feeling, be strong knowing that the connection is not over. Okay, stay in your wish fulfilled and he will be blowing up your phone. Okay, you don't need to reach out. If it's something that you said, or she, okay, if it's something that you need to apologize for, then apologize. If it's something that they did that upset you, okay, then you don't chase them. You just see, oh my God, you know, that was such a silly argument, okay, that it was nothing. Even if it was a huge, big mudslinging, you're a bitch, you're a bastard, it doesn't matter, okay? Your mind doesn't know what's real or not real unless the meaning you attach to it. So for me, I just say, oh, I remembered it wrong. Okay, see the conversation either how you would have wanted it to go or just own it and say, you know what? Of course he loves me. He always forgives me. I forgive him. He always forgives me. We're always talking. Okay? So Spirit is saying it's not about a case of when. Okay, that's you going back into, oh my God, I've lost him. You haven't lost him. Okay, he's still wanting to commit to the relationship and give you what you want. Okay, just know that he will contact you. Okay? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay? Align back with what your heart, this is the wish fulfilled card. This is like a telephone. You get in the conversation you want. So in your wish fulfilled, in your heart's desire, imagine that you're just talking. Okay? He's talking. He's ringing you up. Oh, I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve for me to fly off the handle like that. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. Do it within and it will get reflected back to you. Okay? Just be strong and have that confidence and courage that Spirit is telling you, okay, there's nothing to worry about. He will get in touch with you. Doesn't matter if it's tomorrow, the day after. If he needs space to calm down, then let him. But you stay focused in your mind on your heart's desire, which is the two of you. He loves me. Okay, he always forgives me. Okay, right. We're not going to blow up his phone. Why are you not speaking to me? I've told you I said I'm sorry, so why aren't you saying you're sorry? Or else he will just go, fuck you. You're not giving me space. You're on my case all the time. Your energy will push him away. Okay, so he's yours. You haven't lost the relationship. Okay, don't worry about it. If it's something that you need to apologize for, then apologize. If it's something that you're wanting to apologize for, see it within. Right then, my lovelies. One more reading. Who is this? Wendy Anne. Okay. And my grandmother. Right. Okay. You haven't lost the relationship. Spirit is saying, please make that clear so that you don't go around You know, if you want to have a good cry, have a good cry. We've got to let these emotions out. But in your mind, say, yeah, my body might want to be releasing the emotions, but in my mind, Spirit's just told me that we are solid. Okay. It might be a day, it might be a two, but a breathing space, it doesn't matter. Okay. You know, I know people who have walked out on their other half for 6 weeks, a week, a day, an hour. It doesn't matter. Okay. Trust what your heart is telling you about this connection, and trust that his heart is feeling the same. Okay. Just because egos have clashed, okay, personalities have clashed, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that anything's lost. Right. Okay. Bikram and Sneha, I am closing the reading, so I won't be able to do your reading. Wendy Anne's is the last reading here. Okay, so Wendy Anne, anything from your grandmother that you need to know? Right, let me just close the readings, actually, because I will come off. I will be back on later tonight. I will be putting on, yes, Neela, I'm closing. I will be putting on the community tab, the time that I'm going to be back on later if you want to register your question. Okay, Bikram, no, my lovely. I'm sure there are other readers that can take your question. I have been on here over 2 hours. I'm exhausted and I need a break. So readings are closing. I will be back on later. Right, Wendy Anne, yours is the last one. Right, I'm just going to do yours as done and end that. You went there. Right, okay. And Sneha, I have said that I don't do exams, okay, or anything that your job, okay. If you desire to be at that place, whatever Upsy is, okay, it's already yours. You would not have the desire to go there, so it's already yours. So are you getting excited about it, or are you worrying and doubting? That's what Spirit is telling you. Right, Wendy Anne, I have to focus on yours, okay. Spirit can't tell you what to do, because if you've got the desire to go to that company or college or school or whatever it is, it's already yours. You're the only one that's going to talk yourself out with your fears or insecurities or doubts that's not going to be in alignment with it. So if you want to go there, then yes, you've got to prepare for it. If you don't want to go there, if you've got no interest, apply for somewhere else. It's that simple. Why are you making it complicated, Spirit is saying? Right. Right, okay, so she's letting you know that she's here, okay, with this card. Mother, grandmother, this always comes out for one of those. Okay, so again, she's telling you, you know how your intuition works. You know how it works. You've been given this knowledge. Okay? So she's saying, leave the thoughts behind that are not aligning with what you know to be true. You're the one sat there hiding away, caught up in your emotions. Okay, I don't want to be here. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm wallowing. Okay, nobody's listening, but there is an owl in the tree, meaning that you're wiser now. You don't have to keep going back to the old Wendy Anne who used to fret and worry. You're wiser now. You know how it works. You know that what you want, your cup overflowing, is here. Okay, you've gone back into wallowing, basically, she's telling you. Okay, she's telling you here, you're feeling frustrated. You're clinging on to your desires and feeling frustrated, okay? But she's saying, look where you were in the dark before, not knowing how it works. Now look at what you know how it works. You're lighting up your path. You're the one stressing yourself out. You're the one who is attached, handcuffed to the devil. Your old thoughts. Better the devil you know. They're comfy, cozy. You've dwelled in them for so long. Free yourself, she's saying. You're the one pinning yourself down. Here's your beautiful new day. Every day is a new day, but you're still pinning yourself down with your old thoughts. Okay, she's blowing you a kiss. Okay, and she's saying, look, you have everything you want is in your hands. If you're feeling tatty and torn dress and not getting what you want, poor, I am poor, or I don't have what I want, then that's what you're going to get. It can't be any other way. Who you are identifying as. Okay, all you're doing is causing your own waiting. Okay, all you're doing is causing your own waiting. Right, so she's sending you love. She's saying, get out of your funk. Okay, all you're doing is just going back to the old Wendy Anne, forgetting how it all works. Have a good cry if you want to. Release the frustration, but know that what you want is already yours. Okay? You are good enough. You are beautiful. Stop putting yourself down. Right then, my lovelies. Check the community post. Remember, if you want your question answered, you have to go through the HIPSI system. Okay, it gives you a number. You can type your question in. A lot of people prefer it actually because they're not exposing their question to the chat. It's, I can see it. Okay, sometimes people put, don't say this out loud. Okay, so I respect that. I don't say it out loud in the chat. I just bring through the message from Spirit. Okay, so a lot of people are liking it. Right, I've got to go. Love and light to you all. Love and light.